I know I started later. Hey, Mary Mac, how's it going? Let me just switch over some of the YouTube stuff that I've got going on here. It is day 84. What's up, everybody? Come on in. Come on in. We're just gonna chat tonight. Last night I had a really long chat show, so I'm a little tired tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I feel pretty good. What's up, D? How you doing? Yo! What's up? What's going on? How you doing? I never chew gum on my life. I think it's like super rude, like eating. It's like the worst. So tonight I'm just gonna chat. I don't have any more GI Joes there. I think they're all gone. Yeah, I might have one or two, but they'll be like in my toy show. In the next couple weeks, I'm gonna have one. Good morning. You're just getting up? Yeah, that sounds good. Right? Because it's what, 9? 9:30? No, it's earlier than that. It's like 6 something, isn't it? I'm still thinking about your face you made. So welcome in, you guys. My name's Dee, and I been selling as D Archivist for 8:30. Okay, that's what. And I'm on day 54 of doing a 365 project where I go live every damn day for a year. And I'm doing good. I'm just it's about being consistency. Doctor Who? Yeah, so you're probably on mountain time, right? So it's 11:36 my time, but ThriftWorks is in another country in a totally different time zone in France. So what is that, like 8, 9 hours? Welcome in, welcome in. Hey Vicky, welcome in. So anyway, tonight I just want to hang out and chat. We could talk about the whatnot. I'm not going to be really running anything, just hanging out. What's up, Simply Smarter? Hey, Trivial Pursuit. What's going on? So what are you going to do today, Darren? You have a show? Because it's technically Saturday already, right? Well, in a couple of minutes here. Hello, how are you? Did you guys I'm looking, you know what I gotta do? Clean my glasses. Did you guys watch Not Stifler's Mom earlier? Or way earlier, like in the afternoon? There's like a spot on here. Hello, Jess. How are you? Oh my gosh. You know what? S- Hold on, I got a raid right here. We got CJ Boomerang Echo Echo Echo. What's up? Welcome in, you guys. Pop A to Z, Valerie. Hello, all the friends. Bill, Chris, Humble Sunshine, White Buffalo. Look at all you night owls. Well, welcome into the Insomniac Club. I see Gloria, Volta. Everybody's up. I know. Do you guys even sleep? Kerosene Jimmy, Kit, hello. Jamie, Sassy Pants. How you doing? Fuck it all. I mean, if that's what you feel, all right, that's okay. Hey, what's up? Insomniac Club. I appreciate it. Night owl. Yeah, apparently so. Some people are. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid. I can't see right now. I'll tag you guys in a second here. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. So tonight we are just going to hang out and chat. Ask questions about the whatnot. I feel like I'm yellow. There. That's a little better. It's daytime. Where are you at, Nick? I'm not. I'm going to chat tonight. I have been very busy this week. Actually, for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be busy, but I will sell on my other nights. Yeah. On the sun. On the sun. Well, I mean, could be worse, right? Could be worse. Well, I'm glad you're here. I mean, I hope you cool off a little bit because on the sun, you never know how hot it's going to be. You could be married. Well, good for you. I mean, or not, right? I'm on the moon. I'm in Uranus. That's always the one. How's CG? How was your show? You have a good show? He's had a few drinks. He's not a troll. I figured. Because usually my shows have verified buyers on. So you can't come in here. Most people that are verified are not trolls, although there's a couple, right? So my only rules are just, be kind, have fun, laugh because it's so important. I'm not going to answer any more of those questions. Just kidding. Of course I haven't. I'm super busy. I had a lot of stuff I had to do, but yeah. Nope, I know you want to see him, but I'm I was very busy, like, this whole week was very hard week. You're just an ass. That's all right. Asses live forever. Assholes live forever, right? Sue, how are you? Hey, ASR, how you doing? Welcome everybody, you know? I know I should be selling all the time, right? But like last night we had such a good I do have a life, a very busy one, and I love the whatnot, so I want to make them both, work together. This week cuz kids go back to school and stuff. It was just like going back and forth and doing other stuff. I know you understand that. I mean, we all been there, right? We all got stuff going on. Oh, are you serious? I'm glad you had a good show, CG. Yeah, exactly. I do so wait, A to zero, what? Yeah, Asolette. I love it. And then I got another raid from another person who came in and okay, I wanna make sure I know I follow you already. Envy, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Did you have a show or were you just testing out the whatnot? Just had a fun talk show, fun times, red line tomorrow night. Oh, you do that on a Saturday night? See, to me it feels like it's Saturday already. Yeah. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, they're probably allergic to dill. Oh, we got a double raid. Look at that. They're testing, I think. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I raid people all the time like that, like 6, 7 times. It's really funny. I know, almost Saturday. Oh, used to call each other that instead of asshole. I love that word though. uh, yeah, I did that to Living Bliss one day. I rated her like 8 times, but I rated her like 3 times. And then I went over and I rated Not Stifler's mom like 3 and she kept laughing. It was really funny actually. Oh, hey, what's going on, ASR? Thank you. Hello, Faith. How you doing, love bug? It's good over here. It's good over here. I'm getting a little more energy. Anyway, I thought tonight we could just talk about whatever. So you guys that are sellers, or if you want to be a seller, last night we were on and we just ended up chatting for a little while. I know Faith Love Hug has got a cute name. Let me just double check one thing. I did have to check my multicasting was working. Anyway, we had a really fun chat last night. We were just talking. Assolette sounds French. I mean, parlez-vous français? I want to know how to say that. Assolette in French. Oui, oui. You do? I don't. That's about all I know. That's about all I know. Yeah, you know what? The multicasting does not work again. Oh, there it goes. It takes a minute to go on. Wait, what? What is my show called? I love it. Oh, yeah, what is that part? I wish I remembered. I took French for like 4 years. But I was like, 30 something years ago. I I barely remember. I remember a few words. French for how are you? Comment allez-vous, right? Yeah, comment allez-vous. I remember that. Or like you'd say your name, Je m'appelle, and then whatever your name is. I kind of remember that. My kid's learning it right now, so they can try to teach it to me, right? And they're picking it up so fast. Hey, Vintage Karma, welcome in. Trebian. Yeah. When I was younger, like I could retain all that. Now I just forgot. But I don't know. I started trying to learn Norwegian and a couple other languages, Italian. It's hard. But if you could speak hello. My daughter, her teacher, she's Armenian and she speaks Farsi, Armenian, French, and she said Italian was super easy to learn. Thanks, Carrie. You have a good one too. Yeah. Chef Boyardee. Oh, wait, hold on. Good morning. Yeah, I don't know too much German. I just know speaking of Deutsch. I tried Italian for 6 months. It's not easy. No. They say when you could speak French or you could speak like Spanish, you can pick up Italian a little bit better, a little easier, right? But I don't know. I did the is it Rosetta Stone, like from a long time ago? I'm sure they're still in business, but and you would do it on the computer or on the disc and you put it in your car. I'm sure they still sell those. Let's see. The disc. Oh, it's delayed a little bit. Hello, you guys on YouTube. I want to say hi to you. I'm going to try to talk to everybody at the same time, but we'll see how that goes tonight. So, YouTube, the rules are be kind. Thank you for the subscribe and the nice comments. I look at it over here, so you guys can't really see it. They can't see Whatnot. So I'm on a site called whatnot.com. And there's a whole other chat that's on my phone here. You guys on YouTube don't get to see that. It just doesn't output it. Anyway, if I don't talk to you guys back, don't know that I'm like ignoring. I just oh, I see some of the people from last night. No, it's not a vintage store. It's just some shelving. But we just talk about like tonight we're just gonna chat, hang out with friends. Hey Patty, how you doing? And that's an app called Whatnot, and you basically could sell pretty much whatever's allowed on the app. So I sell vintage decor and knickknacks and things like that. How are you? So I was going to do a chat show just to talk about selling on Whatnot. So if anybody's a seller, I said I would do a nighttime one. Tonight I said maybe I'll just pop on for a little bit, and because I want to keep up with my 365 project where I go live every single day on Whatnot. You see a black screen? Can you guys see me on because my stream is working good. I see myself on YouTube. Um I think you need to go out and come back in. The stream is working. Earlier today I was watching someone else. I know if you guys are on YouTube and you see this QR code that's right up here. So on Whatnot you guys can't see the QR code. There's a QR code right here, and if you take a picture of it with your phone, right? This one in that little black box, it will allow you to sign up for free. It's free to sign up. And then what happens is Whatnot gives you, if you want to shop with any seller on the app, Whatnot will give you $15 off your first purchase. So it's a coupon. You buy something for 17 bucks, you're going to pay the difference after they take the $2 off. So that's there. You guys can come and check it out. Well, Jason, there's rules about that. You heard English is the hardest language to learn? I have heard that too. Yeah. Hello, Michaela. How are you? Yeah, I don't fuck with you. I think that you got to go out and come back in. It could be the app, because today I was watching somebody and I'm like, where did they go? And the whole screen was black. So I went out and I came back in. It was still black. I quit the app totally after that and came back in, and then their stream was working. So I don't know. It's Jekyll and Hyde sometimes. I can't believe people sell underwear on Whatnot. That's crazy. Uh, people are not allowed to sell that kind of underwear. English is a lost language. Yeah. Um, there's people that sell it in the pack or brand new. They're allowed to do that here. Thank you, A Marie. How you doing? Back at you, sis. So when I look over there, it's because I'm looking at YouTube, and then I wish they were together, but yeah. So there's like, if you go to if you like are curious, like, oh, what am I allowed to sell or what am I not allowed to sell and whatnot? If you go to help.whatnot.com, there's a like up on the top, there's like a search bar, and you just type in prohibited. And then the first one is like what prohibited items are not allowed on Whatnot. It's a list of like 35 things, I think. And the list might be longer now. Hello, Lily. There's way more stuff than that. Nothing racist, no Nazi era. The list is long. No gasoline, no lighters with fuel, tons and tons and tons of stuff. Nothing with bones, no teeth. things like that. Yay! Okay, it worked. If it does it again, you have to kind of do the same thing. I know it's weird sometimes. I know the last few weeks it's been saying like bad connection. I'm like, this is bizarre, but we'll see tonight. Maybe it won't. That rhymes. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, so you have to do that search for people that don't know. If you go to and search in prohibited, it'll have a huge list. Well, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I really like Whatnot. It is what you make it, and I tend to stay on the positive side of things. Q Rock, what's going on? How are you doing? What's up, James? Hello, Lewis. Yeah, so who's a seller in here? I know, I love Whatnot, actually. I mean, I feel like if you're positive and you find your positive people, it'll be like that. Of course, life isn't perfect, right? We have our times where, we're feeling negative or whatever. I tend to steer away from that shit quick. Oh, Matthew, I think I'm gonna pass on that Volkswagen Jetta because I think I'm not the right buyer for it. I know he was, but I'm sure he could speak. He could speak for himself, right? You are positive, right? I just figured out how to use OBS. Oh my gosh, yay! You have it hooked up to a mixer and a turntable? Check you out, Q-Rock. That's awesome. You sell men and women's clothing? Started selling recently. Oh, that's cool. You too. Positivity, yeah. So what do you think so far of the app? You love it, right? Retnot Radio is the way. Tell us more, Q-Rock. OBS is pretty easy, huh, when you set it up? You just gotta watch out and make sure, like, you have a monitoring device and you set it properly, like, if you wanna put headphones in, and, so you can listen. If you're streaming it to YouTube, you gotta watch out because then there's gonna be an echo. If you don't have them switched off in there, you're gonna hear yourself twice on your stream. Because I did that in the beginning. I know, I think it's a really great community too. Hey, you have a good one. Nick, what are you gonna get at Waffle House? Me? No, we're not even gonna ask that. Yeah, why do you think it sucks? Let's try to he said he had a few drinks. I don't know if he's a seller. Are you a seller? I wanna go to Waffle House. We don't have that around here. Well, different experiences too, you guys remember that. Yeah, the OBS I'm trying to liquidate 2 mobile homes from the late '90s. Every time you open a box, there's vintage in it. You were selling, like, Pokemon cards for a little while there, right? Or you still doing that too? So vintage rock autism, Sue? I don't know. We've been asking for that for a long time. We've really been asking like crazy. I hope they figure out how to do that soon because so many of us have been wanting that since I've been on here October this year is going to be 2 years since my first show. But I've been on here over 2 years and we've been talking about it since way back when, and we still don't have it. We can co-host, which we didn't really have that in the beginning, and we didn't have raids in the beginning, right? And we didn't even have certain categories. Oh, I did not, girly. And Lewis, we don't do that here because then everybody comes in and starts asking all these questions. No, I didn't fart. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint. Why do you want to buy them in a jar? So many nice people, great community. Yeah. No, I agree. Vintage Christmas peeps are pretty cool and supportive. Oh, let me look at this. Oh, yum. That's gonna be good. All right. Short stack, full stack. Welcome in. I don't have any Funko Pops. You could search my bin. I might have some in there with little miniature ones with a picture that you could just buy it now. It would be great, like, because a lot of time the clothing sellers, they do battles. What were they used to call them, like a cat fight? So 2 sellers would be on there live, and the way you could do it, you could still do it now, but I feel like you have to trust the person, like, that you're selling with, that you co-host. So the person that you co-host, you gotta trust that say you run it, that means all the money's going through you, and you got to print a label out, or you got to email them the label and make sure are they gonna do that? So, that's like a risk if you want to take that. But I've seen people do that and it's worked out great. Oh, you forgot who said that. Okay. Oh, you were October A to Z. When did you start? I know we could like bottle them up. Maybe we could start a fart club. Everybody keeps telling Brooke she sells them. She farts. What's up, Cameron? How you doing? I don't know. We're just talking about selling on Whatnot, which is a selling app. And there's another chat that YouTube, you guys don't get to see it. But if you click on that, take a picture of that QR code and you come over here, you might be able to, depending on what country. Hey, Tejas, how you doing? So I might miss some of your comments on YouTube. So don't think I'm ignoring you guys. It's two chats at one time. So I want to make sure that I'm answering equally. I don't know. George, ask your mom. What happens when the person I like to have fun with the YouTube folks because they're all pretty nice. Sometimes they write some weird stuff, funny stuff, mean stuff, but it doesn't bug me. I love them too. They need love. What happens when the person who won, hold on, says payment pending? Can you relist after show? So Patty, when you're running it and their credit card don't go through because it got flagged or they didn't have money, what you can do is you can wait and wait till like the end of your show. And if it still hasn't gone through, so what happens is when it gets flagged, it sends a notification to the person on their phone. Like they can't come back in your show until they fix their credit card. So if they don't fix it, they can't come in and chat. They can listen to you, but they just can't participate in the chat. So you wait till the end. If they haven't done it, then you can rerun that particular item. When you finish the show, or you can wait till later, it doesn't make a shipping label until the credit card goes through, if that makes sense to you. Oh, hey, classical anime. That sounds cool. Look at you, Cameron. You have a way with words. Yeah, so I've sold stuff like that. And then I'm like, oh man, how come I don't have a label for this? And then, like in the beginning when I didn't know. And then once I print my labels, I match them up because I do a packing list on everything and I match them up and I'm like, oh, that order didn't come through because the credit card wasn't not, it just didn't generate. So then the next show, I was able to have the item back into the next show. I guess George doesn't know the rules, huh? George, you got to be kind. I'm going to reward you right now, George. You ready? Okay, there you go. There you go. George will be back tomorrow. You don't know why there's an 8 next to your emoji? Maybe you pressed it. What's up? What's up, Madison? Ooh, look at that. Cameron, wow. Uh-oh, girly orbs. You don't know how to be nice either, huh? That's too bad. We'll see you later. That might be too personal of a question to answer. I rated someone who hasn't streamed in forever. Oh, I'm glad. That's okay. I won't talk to you the rest of my stream. Oh, Tejas, I can't answer that. That's too personal. I'm sorry to say. No, I don't. All good. I'm glad you did. They hadn't streamed in forever. That's awesome. I love that when you guys raid people, because then it's wasted if we don't raid anybody, right? You're a dork. That's all right. I'm a dork too. We're friends, so. We are women with a heart, and we also fart in the name of the club. I wanted to go back and read that because I saw that you wrote that. I don't fuck with you. Uh, just like eat beans, get in the tub, and start farting. You have a redneck jacuzzi. Oh gosh. A to Z treasures. Yeah, so I don't know. Sometimes it's like, what happens when you raid somebody? So if you're having a show like we are now, and up here at the top, I don't think YouTube can see that. Let me look real quick. Oh no, they don't get to see it. So up right over, it's over here for YouTube. There's a circle with a red that means a person's live with a number. So there's 29 people in the stream on Whatnot. So if I decide I want to take everybody and go find somebody else, like, hey, I'm done with my show, we're gonna raid. There's a button right up here. What's up here for you guys? And I click it, it's an arrow actually pointing down. It says minimize show, create a raid. So if I do create a raid, this is what it does. I'm not going to raid anybody, but I'll show you guys. So if I pick somebody right now, I'm not going to raid her right now. If I pick somebody, see this? It shows, okay, we're going to go visit unique passages. We're not going over there right now. Oh, thank you, Sue. But that's kind of how you do a raid. And then there's a button cancel down here or raid. And it'll push everybody. It says it'll push 4 people, but there's a little tiny glitch right there. It'll push everybody over to that seller if I want to do that. Okay, I got to read this comment. It's pretty funny. And they're real easy to do. And whether you have, it's just you practicing, raid somebody. If it's just you, raid a big show. Sometimes you'll get a shout out, sometimes they'll miss it. It really depends what's going on with it. Oh, you guys are funny. Hey, Wizdo, what's going on? You're related to Princess Diana? That's actually pretty cool. You have blonde in your eyebrow. I love it. Yeah, they have a cancel button. So, like at the bottom when you start to raid and it's waiting. So, I'm talking to the YouTube also. There's a raid now, like just to confirm you're going to raid that person. And you can always hit cancel. Yeah. I can't get anyone in my room. I've been on for 2 years and I keep getting a few and back to one. So, do you ever, okay, so I hear this a lot from people and it's super hard to like critique ourselves, right? Because we're always like, it's just fine the way it is. Go back and watch some of your streams and just see how you're presenting your stuff, how you're sounding. Are you positive? Um, are you taking too much time to run something? Are you asking people like, oh, what do you guys want? Because like I do mind my style, but I see it a lot. Like if I run stuff, I'm selling stuff. That's just, I know that. Exactly. No, they've had it the whole time, actually, the cancel button. But always look back at watch. You don't have to watch like your, if you have an 8 hour show, don't watch 8 hours. Maybe look at your thumbnails. You need, I mean, I don't know. There's so many different factors like in it, right? And I've heard that from a lot of people. Also, people say that summer slowdown, it could be the time of day, it could be like who's streaming at the same time as you, even though I never look at that myself. I never, like if somebody has 5,000 people in their stream, I want to go live right at that time in that category because a lot of times people don't like those big shows. They want to go to a smaller seller. It just could be the buyers haven't reached you because of no, not really the algorithm. You started doing that just running and still nothing, huh? And what category are you selling in A to Z? I know you, I've seen you on for hours on end. What's up, Lone Star? I don't like when people say, "What do you want?" Also hate, there you go. There's a buyer. So Sue buys and sells. Also hate when you have to ask for a starting bid. Yeah, no, I know. So like sometimes I used to do this in the beginning. I would scan and say the price. I don't do that anymore because it's just I talk a lot already and I'm losing my voice. But another way maybe you could organize. Here's kind of like an idea I just thought of right now. Maybe hey Jordan, we sure can be friends. Maybe have a little shelf in your stream where you scan or whatever you do and have it a $5 shelf, right? Or $8 or $10 shelf. Or maybe have a shelf that you create like 4 or 5 bundles on, right? That's like an incentive. And then maybe write it out so they can see it's a deal and then take a picture and use that as your thumbnail. Or create a thumbnail in Canva. I don't know. There's lots of things you could try to do. If you advertise on social media, start doing that. Because you need to figure out how to grow that so you get more people in your stream. For me, I just keep showing up. I keep showing up. And I'm myself. I've been in your stream. You're yourself. You're fun. I haven't been in your stream in a long time. But oh, thank you, Evo. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, Tejas, it's okay. Nordic Egyptian. I'm not going to shrink you. I am a gypsy. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Just keep showing up, be yourself, even if you're talking to yourself. But maybe shorten the thing and do, instead of doing like 12 hours and you're not selling anything, maybe like think about it and go, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna pivot and try something different. Maybe I'm gonna take 20 items, curate my show, and then go on for an hour. And if I don't sell anything, I'm done. I'm rating. And then come up and do a different kind of item. Yeah, you're trying to liquidate. I mean, you have a lot of stuff. A ton, huh? The more you stream, the better you do from my experience. Different time frames. Exactly. 100%. I'm selling 8 shirts for $10. Honestly, I don't like when the seller asks chat. They want to see like over and over again. I know. Because a lot of times they don't get it. There you go, right there. Just they don't get the response. I notice that too. Like sometimes I'll be like, hey, and it's good to make an announcement. Like I will say this too. You guys start streaming to YouTube. Because look, right now I'm streaming to YouTube. I've got some wonderful people over there being kind to me tonight. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. One called me a gypsy. That's a compliment. Um, and sometimes I'll get a lot, sometimes I won't. But if you stream using Whatnot, because there's built-in software, you'll start getting some views. The other night I got a ton, but I was also on for like 3 hours. And I was trying to talk to both. There's like in Whatnot, there's like a how-to. Do you have a YouTube channel? You have to pretend to know everybody. That's right. When I first started coming to D shows, like way back, a long time ago, I thought she knew everybody because of the way she greeted them. That's like another thing why I greeted people. And sometimes I can't greet everybody, right? Because sometimes if you get a raid, the chat just goes and goes. But I always try to welcome in you guys. If I don't say someone's name, I will like just welcome them in. And I know a lot of times you don't have to do that every single time someone comes. Give it a couple minutes because if someone's in your stream and you're not running or you're taking too long, because I've done this, they're gonna leave, right? That's cool. And sometimes if you're busy, you can't greet everybody. So you keep talking and you continue to sell and run and do what you're doing. And then you say, hey everybody, just to let you know, I saw you coming in. I just wanted to say hi. Yeah, and sometimes it's impossible. Like the other night, when I got raided by Brooke Shop 801 Lane last week, I couldn't say hi to everybody, and I kind of tried to, but you can't do roll call every time. Some people don't do roll call at all, and some people do. Hello, Titus. How you doing? Thank you very much. It's Stranger Things. You guys are just so nice. I only had one that wasn't so nice, but they got in timeout. Yeah. So I don't know. Try some different ideas. Maybe have a t-shirt show and just start running your stuff. So you're running it. I mean, you have to figure out your price, right? So maybe your t-shirts, you said you're running 5 of them for $10. Are they graphic tees? Maybe have a graphic tee show, or 8. 8 for $10. I know a lot of people on Whatnot. Because you know why? You want to know another thing? You want to know why how to get people in your stream? I do know all of Whatnot. Hey, I have a question. Did anybody get invited to that Pokemon meetup in California? I want to know. Yeah, I do know a lot of people. Because I'll tell you why. Yeah, I'm trying to go to it because it's super close. Are you in You're in California? I think they only probably invited California people because I want to sell in that category. I have sold Pokemon cards though on the Whatnot. I think it's like next week. I got invited to California and that was for the Ninja Turtle thing. Oh, okay. Hey Bailey, how you doing? You came back? Welcome in. Well, hello, Captain Obvious. Hi. That's none of your business. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be rude? Really? Kate. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I just think it's not appropriate. You have 100 over 600 pieces. Did you go over there? Not even close, but okay. How rude, huh? How rude. Sometimes people aren't don't get it. I don't know. I know I have a ton of jewelry. So have a jewelry show. Have you had a jewelry show? You got to just keep doing it. Keep doing it. And I don't have you guys ever looked at your like analytics to see how many hours you put in whatnot or how many shows? Start doing the ratio, your cost per item, how much you've actually made per item, and you'll see what you'll start changing. Yeah, how many hours do you have? Okay, then you have to change something. You have to really criticize yourself and you have to look at it. Okay, maybe you're on too long. Maybe you're on too long. Maybe you have to do more shows, less time, right? Just to try different things. Yeah, there you go, right there. That was actually good there, Susan. Hi, Susan. Buyers will pop in because of the category you select and then leave if you're not selling that item. That is correct. You can, so like a lot of my stuff is mostly vintage. I don't sell in vintage. I sell in estate sale because I have so many other things. So I go over there. She needs raids, right? How's your feedback? What's up? Jason Momoa, yeah, hey McFluffin, what's up? What are you actually talking about? Yeah, that was rude. We're talking about people who like to sell on the internet. They can sell their stuff, like things like up here. And there's another chat right here that you guys on YouTube can't see. I wish that if you came over, you could take a picture up there, that QR code. I already did. It still shows on your guys' end. You probably got to go out and come back in. I did cancel it though. Yeah, they could sell their soul. Ooh, you're right. Oh, it's frozen? Okay, try it out. I don't know, just, if I have to, I'll go out and come back in too. How about a raid train? Have you been on one of those? There you go, right there. April Clark said the same thing. It's important to constantly stock your store and keep filling it up. And also, here's another thing, go to other people's shows. You need to network and whatnot. That's why I know everybody on whatnot. And categories you guys would be like, what the hell are you doing over there, D? Because I want to make friends with everybody. You do. Yeah. I don't know. There's something that you gotta pivot and change, but only you can figure that out, right? Like you gotta figure that out. It's hard for everybody to. There's something, but you gotta figure it out. Your man's pissed because you're always on there. I get that. Do I accept trade? No, it's for cash only. On through the website over here. My soul's a bit dirty though. Oh well, we don't do any laundry services. I know. Yeah, there's no laundry services. I know, so I talked to other people too, like about that. And they were like, we can get one or two people. I don't understand how we're not getting anybody. We're doing shows all the time. We're running our stuff all the time. We have our store stocked. We're on social media. Um, and so then to be honest, I won't say who it was, but so she said, so she hired me for a one-on-one consultant. And so you have a good day too. Thank you for coming by. Comedy, right? It's got to have a smudge on it, a little bit. And you know what? You know what it was? Her streams were negative, super negative, and she would talk badly about like, I don't. No one even buys anything. I'm just gonna like not even have a show. You're telling that while your customers are like trying to buy something. So no, I don't think so. I don't think you're getting crushed by the algorithm. But like I said, it's have you tried promote? Have you tried to promote your show at all? There's something missing like that you need to really look at for your business model. Um, that maybe is just a little thing. But the girl anyway, she started changing her attitude towards the customer, like, and it cleaned up a small space in her stream. Now she's doing really well. There you go. Vintage Karma said it. You have to promote too. Share your shows with your friends. So, and even on social media. So technically you're not supposed to like share your show to like random people a whole bunch of times. Yeah, I wish I had a better answer. I don't know. There's something. Wait, oh, you're ready to show those? Maybe you better not. Maybe that's why. I know what you're saying, though. Yes, I do, Julio. Hello. I mean, it does sell, right? That's funny. Where else can you promote? Within the Whatnot app, there's in your show, there's a promote option. If you click on it, it's like 3 arrows pointing up. You could do it before your show. And then you can run a 15-minute boost. And so, like, let's do one right now. I got money sitting in there. For 20, so if I put $20, right? $20 approximate impressions is 180 to 300. So if I up it to like, even if I'm going to put $10, they recommend 20 to 25. It says 94 to 157. Even if you do that, I did try it before and I did get people in my stream. Oh, Faith, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy 66. That's my favorite number. Well, 666 is my favorite because it's lucky. Happy birthday. I hope you have a really good one. Everybody drop some cakes. So, can I be honest? 66. I love it. Yes, Julio, what's going on? Is it pink? What? The cake? I don't know. What color cake does she want? It's Katie's birthday too. She sent me a message. She said, "Hey, BFF, don't tell Madison I'm writing you." Well, she said your real name. No, she didn't. I hope you have an awesome birthday. Nothing but lots of cake, laughs, and fun, and good health. I better tell her happy birthday. I knew that already. I knew her birthday was coming up. Oh, you're talking about me? Oh, you're so misbehaved right now. Oh, you're taking your spot back. I know. I'm really a fake friend. As my kids tell me, I'm a fake fan, a fake friend. I don't know, just yeah, you can promote that way, but is anybody in here how do you get okay, so if I'm doing a stream and I'm running something, so I like to here's what I like to do. I like to have my stuff in my bite now. So let me tell you guys about what I've got going. So right now I have a bin show, right? Do you guys know what a bin is? It's technically on Whatnot. Other platforms call it buy it now, meaning you could go buy it now. You don't have to negotiate. I don't have to. I know. I don't have to like run it in auction. It's dropped in there. Maybe it's got a low price. You want to go and stag it. So here's what I say. Okay, everybody, listen up. Tonight we're doing a chat show. And right over here, there is a little shack, like a house. If you click on it and you go to the Buy Now tab, you can see over 200 items that I have priced just for you tonight. There's a coupon code in there, all capital letters, I love junk, and it will give you $2 off a minimum purchase of 12. Or if you want to make an offer that's reasonable, do it. And I have a ton of items. There's some with no pictures because I'm just loading the store. Hey, Black Cat Lady. So do something like that. You could also make a sign. And then if you have a little area, make something graphic up that says, like, check out my bin. Because everybody calls it the bin, right? And then if you have a mod, the mod could write something. Hey, Madison's Craft Corner, would you do something for me? Please, would you type in there, like, check out the bin? And then if you have a mod, or if you could maybe excuse me, hold on a second. We don't even deal with that here, Terry. Have a good one. Okay, thank you. Sorry, Noah. I don't. How do you add a coupon to your buy it now? So I use show notes. So everybody could go over here. Show notes should be I think they're on that side for you guys. They're like opposite always. But if you click on where it says show notes, it's a little yellow post-it. I put a note in there that I did it on the computer, and it says, "Welcome to the Archivist, the Insomniac Club. This is night number 84, da 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 da, my 365. And then tonight, we're going to talk about whatnot, ask questions, hang out, chill, laugh, and shop from the bin. Coupon code I love junk, 2 off 12. Here's the rules. Be kind, respect. Auctions are bite now. I didn't change the auction part. All sales final, no cancellations, sold as is. Ask questions. Follow and bookmark shows. No self-promotion unless seller invites you to share a show. And then I have like visit my website, thearchivist.com, for like resources, product recommendations, etc. So see what Madison's Craft Corner did. Check out the buy it now, fully loaded. So if you have a mod, or you can have like a document that you can cut and paste if you're using like a computer as a second device, or if you could type real fast, you could put it in there, or if you have a mod that they can put that in there. I mean, those are kind of like all ways I use it for. I definitely always take advantage of my show notes. Does everybody read show notes? No, I don't think so. I think a lot of people maybe on their phone. Let's see. Let's see. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. I'm real curious. This screen is so bright. There. All right, let me do a poll on the whatnot real quick. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I hope that answered. You do? Who uses coupon codes? What's up, Fraud Police? How you doing? Your question earlier at Not Stiflers was so funny. Wasn't that fun? Uh, You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Like I said, I wanted to do like one. All right, let me just go do the whatnot thing because I have this. I have YouTube over here, and then I have my computer down here. Let me go on my show so I can let me mute myself first. I know she's the best. Was that your first time in there? I know I'm not sure. Let's do this. I'll be right back. Maybe if I clear myself. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. How's that? Did it clear it? I'm testing out this other thing. So on YouTube, it killed my stream. There it went. It came back. Oh, it did work. Nice. It's gone. Okay. Still can't click on the show notes. Okay, let me ask a question. No, I was going to put a poll real quick. Let me just do this first, and then it'll help. All right, if you're using an Apple device, drop an Apple or just type Apple. And if you're on Android, just type in Android. iPhone works. Okay. Hi, Lauren. How are you? I love you too. What's up? Uh, you got the power. Okay. Yes, I do. It's set aside. I have it. I actually have it in my bite now for you. It's all set up. And then I saw you wrote Jack Daniels belt buckle. It's in my shed right now, though. If you have a Nokia, welcome to 1985. No, I'm just kidding. More like 2005. Welcome to 2005. Yeah. Bro, come on. You can't get me, Sigma. Can't get me. I already know that one. Okay. Yeah, Nokia. Can I bundle that? Yeah, I can. Let me see. Because I think they're okay, I could do that. I'll just leave it in the bite now, and you want to do that, and you can get your the coupon. I have to take it out. Hold on. Oh, you know what it is? Because it says this is for Madison's Craft Corner. No, fraud police. A Nokia is super not even a flip phone. It's before, well, they had a flip phone, but it's before that a little bit. Okay, hang on. I've been, oh boy. Come on. Come on, Colton. You realize that's like a federal offense, right? You know that that's a serious, serious thing. Hold on, you guys. I'm not bothered by it, but I really, really would love you not to ever do that again to somebody. Okay? Because that is not okay. And no, I'm not gonna hide you from my channel, but you're gonna get reported. Okay, let me put it in there. Yeah, no, it's like a little, I mean, what was the first Nokia was a flip phone, huh? Yes. What's up, customer Brian? How you doing? No, that was like a crazy thing. Yeah. Sorry. It's just sometimes I'm just like, what? Oh, you did it. I didn't bundle it yet. That's all right. I'm gonna just don't buy the other one yet. Wait. Okay, go get the other one. I knocked some off it. Thank you for your purchase, by the way. I appreciate it. Okay, let me go back to the question because you guys were asking a couple and I was asking. Lisa, I don't know why it does that. Why it doesn't show notes. Did you tell me you were on Android? I can't scroll back that far. I can't hear though. And some of the Nokias were like little. I have one somewhere. Next time I'll pull it out and show you. Okay, let's see. I don't know what Lisa said. Hey, Black Cat Lady, we got a raid over here. El Leto, what's up? Coming in with 4 billion people. Welcome in, my friend. I hope you're doing well and you had a good show. Tweet, 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 tweet. Was it tweet? I had fun in your show last night. Like I didn't even want to leave. It was so nice when you were whispering. I really liked it. Brainiacs, what's up? Cinnamon, all the friends. Were you guys crafting over there with some vision boards? Because I just love that. You see them now. It's okay. Because you know what happens if you're on iPhone? They're over here now. Tonight it's up here though. I don't know. I did an update though. Bolt. What's up, Amanda? I hope you're doing good, my beautiful friend. All the friends. It was nice. It was really nice and comforting. Yes, thank you so much for the raid. I always appreciate it. Okay, who raided us tonight? We need to tag everybody. So we've got thank you very much, Madison's Craft Corner. Did you had a good show, Aletta? Okay, there we go. We got one there. You can see them on the Android. Before for a little while, like there's, so like Whatnot's development team, we'll call them, they have an Apple team and an Android team, but they work together, right? So Apple has all these bells and whistles that Android doesn't, and then Android has some stuff that Apple doesn't. So I think they're trying to like make it all be similar. It's never going to be identical because of the way the coding is. Oh, perfect. And it's pretty nice too. Um, no Jack with it though. I drank that. Thank you very much. It'll be great. It'll go out what's tomorrow, Saturday? Today. It'll go out today. He doesn't drink anyway. I remembered that, but we're gonna have it. He will wear it. That's great. Perfect. Uh well, it's good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. What's up, one-legged witchy woman? Hope you're doing well. Okay, I think I'm good. I got back to the comments, but there was another question. Yeah, so sometimes because what they're doing, yeah. So what they're doing is, they're trying to give us like all these tools, and sometimes they'll give us like 4 tools and then they'll take some away because maybe it's not working right, right? Or they're not getting enough feedback, right? The way they wanted. So I don't work for Whatnot yet. But just knowing how coding works and how the app works, it's just you got to always check for an update because you never know what new tool you'll find. Do you guys know what they did? They just updated the app. They just yeah, right. I always say yeah because you never know what the future holds. Um, they updated the app and they changed. They changed. No, if I worked there, I would tell you guys. I honestly would. I probably wouldn't be on every day if I worked there full time. So you could kind of think about that. Whatnot, I love it here. So, like, if I did, how would I go on every day? It would be pretty hard, right? Hey, Cinnamon, I see you up there full time. No, I have another business. I'm a photographer. I have no time for anything else, at least right now. But like I say, yeah. So I read everything, like I play with the app. But what they did is they changed it. So, right? Exactly. I need him to, well, we have to talk about it. I need him to make an app. I tried making an app. I did make an app. Not scalable, but okay, so what they did is now there's like dark mode. They changed the thumbnails. They're not as round anymore on the phone. They're square. You just scheduled a show and noticed. Yeah, well, it's been on there in certain categories. They require you to do that. And the reason they do is because it's mystery box. There's a lot of people that take advantage of that. I know it is. He is so underpaid. I'm tired of it. Well, you know what? I'm telling you, he should apply to Whatnot. They have lots of jobs, and he's the kind of developer they want. And he does Android stack. Yeah. Hey, Amelia. He should go to whatnot.com. On the front page, there's careers. He should check out some of the jobs. Full stack. I know he is. I know he is, but what am I? He is totally. They will hire him, and he can work from home. Oh, that means never mind. That means he'll be home with you. What's up, giveaway goblin? How are you doing? Yeah, that's why I said he can't work. He can't be at home. Put him in the barn. Put him in the barn. All right, let's see. Let me go back. There was one more thing there. Okay, drop your guys' shows. So TRG, you did schedule the show? So what did you end up choosing? Yeah, there was a lot of people that like take advantage of it. Hey, MCAT, meow, what's going on? Thank you. How are you doing? Auction. Yeah, you know what I noticed that what category was it? I was creating a show myself, and I started to select because I was gonna schedule a mystery box show in like 3 months because it takes me time to build these mystery boxes. Because I do them like, for example, I'll do like I'll do like 6 vintage boxes, then I'll do like 6 electronics, then I'll do like 6 toys. But I have way more than that in my shed that I've been prepping for it. And it when I went to schedule it, it said, "Is this going to be mystery box or is this going to be auction?" So I was like, "Oh, that's new." Right, right. Okay. So go ahead and drop your guys's show. First time you saw it, yeah, I seen it before in baseball cards. It was some category. I don't know if it was singles or not. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Welcome in. I mean, now you're pressing buttons and you're getting to see it. Oh, he does Android and oh, he does Apple too. I mean, obviously, because it's that way. MCAT, you're about to go live in a few minutes. Is that what you're saying? Nice. Hey, Katie, how you doing? Oh, that's cool. 100% cinnamon. Okay, so like I cheat. When I build these mystery boxes, they're like pretty good mystery boxes. I make sure I don't just put the stuff in there. I like wrap it up so I know how much paper I need. So I will write in pencil really light on the back side of the mystery box what it is. And then on the front of it, where if I have it facing the camera, because I'll have them stacked up, I'll have like V1, vintage one, V2, vintage two. And then what did I have last time? I had like one whole, I did large priority mail flat rate, and it was 830, what, 80, 835 before Marshy. And I messed up. Well, I didn't mess up. It was like a glitch that, so everybody that bid on a box, they would be buying the whole box. And so what it did is it charged me per box. So if some customer bought one, right, because he got 5 pounds, it was every order was free. So one person bought 4 or 5 boxes. And so I ended up with 17 labels at 835 a piece, which was about $144. And thankfully I had recorded the whole thing, and Whatnot gave me the money back, and they're like, "Oh, that's a glitch. Thank you for showing us this." And it saved me. But what I learned was, when I do a flat rate show, I got to make sure everything fits in that box because I'm selling the whole box. So I had a Wii in one box with some games. I had like a whole Pokemon thing in a box, some extra cards and things. Sassy Vintage chick got the Pokemon. And then I had a Michael Kors purse. That was like one of the big things I had that was in one of the boxes, but they were all different party mail ones. So for next time when I do it, I know that each box has to weigh 70 pounds when I enter it in the computer, right? Because that's a maximum. And it'll be sold for each, and a maximum of one item per box. I know you, yeah, you were there. I know, and I did pretty good. I sold 30 boxes. I started the bids at how much were they? 25 or 35 bucks, and I had like 40 boxes. But I goofed up on it because of the shipping, but it figured itself out. Yeah, and then you had to use an adjustment. So I had to use the adjustments because it was 17 boxes. But thankfully, Whatnot made it right. I'm grateful for that. I will forever be grateful for that, for sure. But when I put it in there, I was like, oh, next time I do flat rate, again, you have to make sure it's whatever you're selling. So I did mystery box. Whatever's in box number V1, they're going to pay 877. After that, the next box, if they buy another one, it's going to be whatever they bid on it, 877. They want to buy 5 boxes, it's 877 per box. Now, if I say, oh, each box is 70 pounds, it's not 70, but for the computer, it's 70. And then when I process it, it's not going to be 70 pounds because the label would already be purchased for that transaction, if that makes sense to you guys. Because if I don't, I'm going to eat money. And then if I don't do that correctly, when it goes to my customer, they might have to pay out of pocket. So that's why I do that, so nobody has to pay out of pocket and it's done correctly. And then I don't have a headache with going, oh my gosh, I just bundled 3 of the boxes. So that's why flat rate shows, they're not for everybody. Flat rate shows, some people do flat rate and then they like fill a box and then run the box like a claim show. But so many people do different things on here. Go watch all the shows. Go watch so many of the shows so you can see what people do. I did that. Sold 19 boxes full of vintage, and they only sold for 5 each, no bidders. Lost lots of money. Each box had 4 items in it. So like I like, since I started on Whatnot, like everybody has figures out what they sell their stuff for. And I see people selling stuff for a lot and they're losing a lot of money. Even selling something, okay, selling something for $1. And you see a lot of big streamers who are in storage auctions and they're doing dollar starts. When they started, they lost a ton of money. They will tell you they lost a ton of money. Okay. But now they still can lose money. And if they sell for $1, they're basically paying more than 8%. The whole transaction with how much Whatnot takes out, it's like 46 to 53% if you do the math. Um, you know? So it may work for them or whoever, and do it if you want to do it because you never know. Some people start at $4. Some people start at what they want to get for it, like if they were to sell it at another platform. Because shouldn't be like an online yard sale where we're selling $2 and $3 items. Now if you want to have some specials in your buy it now that are that probably works too. I think there's a lack of realization sometimes when people start. Right. They try because don't compare yourself to any other seller on this platform. You're not like any other seller. You're like you. You're like you. You gotta make sure of that. I just can't get to that. My medical bills are eating me up. Yeah. And it takes a long time, I think sometimes, depending on what you're selling. What's up, Mike? How you doing? What's going on? You just have to price your things at a price that you're comfortable with, right? And if you have the good stuff, then you need to put it at the right price, do research and stuff like that. You do the best you can, exactly, and you enjoy it. Yeah, so I see people doing dollar starts, and then pretty soon I see them again, and they're at $10 starts. They're not doing dollar starts because they're losing money. Because that is at a dollar, say you have to get a box, you got to get packaging material, tape, labels, all that. You're going to be paying your customer to buy your stuff. I don't want to pay you guys to buy my stuff. I want to definitely make money, so I try to source more expensive things. Don't sell yourself short. I've watched so many people leave. I'm reading comments too. It's going good. I was a little bit tired. I'm on day 84, but tonight I thought I would just talk about whatnot and stuff like that. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I love it. I love the hearts. It's cute. Yeah, how about you, Mike? How you doing? You guys off tonight? And thanks for that raid last night. We've talked for like 4 hours. It was a nice chat. It was really, really nice. Thank you, D. Surma. I appreciate you. I know there was a couple weird comments on YouTube. I mean, it's just my experience, but I could like I could watch a lot of sellers on here and I've watched thousands of shows, like no joke. And I can't tell someone how to do or run their business. They have to literally do all the work. It is so crazy. Yeah, no, I should have taken a screenshot of that message and sent it to you. I don't dumpster. I don't have any. Remember what I said last night? But I appreciate you always asking because you never know, right? You never know. Always check back. Thank you for asking. Um, it's like the Wild West of the YouTube. Hey, no problem, A to Z. Thank you. Okay, let me go back because I saw that TRG wrote, I sell mid-range bags. I can't sell a Coach purse for 10 to 15. No, don't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Because here's I'm going to tell you why. Here's why you need to spend time and do the research. And we all have different skills, right? So we need use those skills, use whatever skills you can. Because if you're going to sell it on here for $2 or $3, I guarantee you 1,000% another reseller is going to come into your stream and buy it and sell it for 4 times, 5 times that amount. Okay. And then someone's going to buy it from that reseller and sell it for 10 times that amount. I see it all the time on here. Are they going to tell you that you've got a $400 rare piece and you're selling it for $10? Nope. They're not guaranteed on that one. I watched somebody sell this really rare Murano piece. I will never forget it. It's when I first started. And I wasn't a seller yet on here. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is super rare. That's worth probably about a couple grand. And they bought it for $10, but they bid it up to like $50. And the person was like all ecstatic. And I commented to the person and I said, I see what you did. That was nice. I see what you did because I know. I was still blown away by it. And then I saw them on another thing and they had it for 1,800 and they sold it. Yeah, that's why doing the research is super important. I know I've had so many people asking about Pee Wee Herman, like last few weeks, like 4 different people. I haven't gotten asked about Pokemon cards in a while, but someone will ask tonight. Resellers come to my show and buy my art and resell. I don't care. They keep coming back for more. I know, exactly. It blows me away that they go and buy it and resell it, but it makes sense because your art is awesome. There you go. There you go. Space Viking. That's Grove Harlot. Mike, build a following if you have a niche. And some people have a niche, some people don't. What is a niche? Do you guys know what a niche is? A niche is like if you're selling that one particular thing. So like the niche for Madison's Craft Corner is Funkos, but they're custom painted Funkos. I would show you mine, but she didn't let me show that one no more. So she only sells that and 3D printed stuff. What else do you have in there? But her art's amazing. She's gonna do art on canvas too. I'm not niching down, not anytime soon. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. But yeah, go to other people's shows. Watch here when I started. This is what I was saying. When I first started Whatnot, so I was watching shows and I was watching people run stuff super cheap. Oh my gosh, niches that's her narrative. Yeah. Oh really? And so I started going to all these shows, and then I started just making friends because I like someone's vibe in their show. Like if I go on a show, I will tell you biggest turnoff for me. If I go in someone's show and they're like negative self-talk and just negative. I scroll out. I just have to. Because what happens, the type of person, I'm an empath. I will absorb that energy and it will like change my mood. I don't have that. So if someone comes in and they're just like not being kind or just being annoying kind, I might just kick them out for the day. Because I don't, if they're negative, I would be like, we just can't do it. I won't address it. I just decided if anybody disturbs my peace, it's like negativity is like a magnet, right? Yeah, and you want to be right and you want to be kind to everybody, but like I've had streams like that. I haven't had one like that in a long time, where someone came in and just trauma dumped, right? Oh my gosh, you're happy thrifter. That's terrible. Yeah, if you guys are selling something, because I've had it happen to me where I forgot to take the price tag off, but I never shipped anybody like that. Check your stuff, make sure you have the price not on it anymore, right? Because that's the last thing you want as a customer to see you paid $2 for it and you're selling it for $100. Because people do it all the time if it's worth it, the item, right? Yeah, that stinks. But it's up for auction and we bid on it. What's up, Andy? Yo, winner, you won tonight. I saw you. If I'm not, we're just chatting over here about Whatnot. I've seen sellers get real down when people are, oh, that's the other thing too. Hey, Burnt Toast Treasure. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Everybody get Burnt Toast Treasure out. Follow. I'm following you already, my friend. Okay, this is another thing. So when I have items in my bin or I run the item, I'm not going to yell at you guys and be like, bid it up. Come on. You guys know what this is worth? Because I get to choose the starting price. I get to choose the starting price, right? So if I'm going to start it at $1, I'm going to tell you guys, hey, you guys, I might say something like, hey, listen up, you guys, you might want to get in on this. I'm going to start it low because I just got like a 500 person raid, right? And you take a chance. It's a risk. It sells for $3. Okay. Just example, because I've seen this happen. It sells for $3. It's $100 item because maybe that crowd that came from that seller is not buying that glass vase, but somebody just got a smoking deal. You know what you say? Congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to ship out tomorrow. And then you keep that to yourself and you shut the hell up because you took a risk. Nobody made you run that item for $1. But I've seen it happen a ton of times. And then I've seen the opposite where they run it and they're like, I can't believe you guys have steal. Oh my gosh. Da, 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 da. And it's real negative. It's 1,000% negative. Because now you're just shaming your buyer who got it. You're basically shaming the buyer. And when you do that, they're gone. They left. Or they might stick around and see if you're going to run something else for a buck they could snag from you. And they're probably going to go sell it for, way more. Yeah, you take a risk. Now, do you have to do that? No, not at all. Yeah, negativity, not allowed. Complaining all the time, not allowed. Get a journal, write it in there, and burn it. Yep, because not everybody has earned the right to hear your story, whether it be selling, personal trauma, whatever. Yeah. I rated someone one night and the seller shamed Byron for buying that many. Are you kidding me? We should all buy it from each other back and forth for like a whole bunch of money. Post it on IG. She painted this tiny Funkos. You have to. Yeah. I don't know. We all have different experience for sure on here. And the one thing I say is never, like, if you had a bad experience and you come in my stream and we're talking, please never ever drop the seller's name. I don't think that's a good business practice. You take that up with feedback. You leave the bad review, you do what you got to do, you contact whatnot, but you never, ever, ever post it in someone's stream. Ever. I think that's just bad. Plus, you guys know whatnot, there's a new harassment policy on whatnot. You wish whatnot would not allow this vulgar language on these shows. It turns you off completely. Well, you know what? When you're, the thing is, some streamers, they use a little bit of language, right? And so you just gotta scroll out of there. To block everybody from like not being able to curse, I don't know. That's a tough one. There are people that do say like the F word on every single thing. If that's not the stream for you, come here. I may say a bad word here and there, but it depends on the story I tell. You know what I mean? But I totally get it. I always put explicit to let people know ahead of time that, hey, there might be a curse word, but I'm not going to sit there and say like F this, F that, because I find that negative, to be honest. I'm not offended by it at all. Yeah. The shoe sellers do it. They make me feel bad for not spending $100 on an $800 pair of shoes. I know. I don't like that price shame thing either. I will swipe out, and I don't even buy sneakers. I don't even buy clothes on the internet, because I want to be able to like in person do it. What's up, Got to Love It? How you doing? Welcome in, Eclectic Threads. No, wait. Elected Threads. Sorry, I read your name wrong. Hello, welcome in. What's up, Hazel? I know. And you find when you start watching all the shows, you find what you want to watch, what you like. And then you have to watch out because you can absorb that kind of energy and that kind of mentality. And then when you watch shows like that, and they're good, maybe they're having a bad moment, maybe give them a second chance, right? Hey, Joni, welcome in. Yeah, that constant F-bomb. I get you. I know. I'm not into that either. Like, and I'm not offended by it. It's like, really, is that all you got? Or if they're playing music that's derogatory towards like women, I'm just like, I can't. I can't. Yeah, I can't. I can't. And the guilt tripping is a real thing. I don't enjoy it when sellers make their customers feel guilty to get them to buy. Correct. Yeah, I'm not. I'm all about positive vibes. The music, I don't care, but it's just like it's continuous and then they talk about it. How can you tell if a tree goes poop? I love it. Tell me. Love you too, Mike. Thank you very much. You guys are the best. Yeah, I like jokes. Jokes are fun. Yeah, and be mindful, you guys. Here's another thing. So it's pretty quiet, right? I don't have any music on. I used to play music when I first started Whatnot. And then I realized that with commercial rights, you need to have the license and be authorized to play that, because obviously popular songs you want to play, it's fun, right? You can't play them. You can get sued, but you have to be mindful of your volume. Your microphone picks up everything. So if you got, say you're in your house, right, or you're in your business, and someone's in the room next to you, and they're slamming doors, slamming drawers, or whatever they're doing, the microphone picks all that stuff up. And so imagine music. So if the music's loud and all you hear is music and the person, it's triggering. Who was it the other day? I was listening to them. Not who, but I was listening to somebody. What were they doing on their stream? Oh gosh. They were using the tape gun. I like the ASMR. I like I was seeing what I had over here. Like the plastic bag, like Brooke, she'll have it by the mic. That doesn't bother me. But when someone has the tape gun and it's super loud, I can't listen. I'm out. Bye. I try to push myself through it, but I can't. Yeah, it's super loud. So be mindful because some people, they have sensory and they can't, we can't make everybody happy, but yeah, you can't sometimes hear. Hold on, let me read what you said. Oh, really? Okay, wait, I didn't get the punchline. I got to go back up, don't I? Where do you think number two pencils go? Hey, that's a good one. I'll tell that to my kid. Is Whatnot a global app? I only want to ship to USA. I think you could contact Whatnot and ask them if you can only ship to USA. I don't have any international customers really. I did have a couple to Canada and it was no big deal. But shipping in Canada from or to right now is kind of wonky. It's kind of expensive. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you've shipped to 4 countries. It's semi-global. Yeah, certain countries have rules and different things like that. Okay, hang on. We play music. If it's too loud, yeah, if it's loud, let us know. I like hardly ever hear music on your stream, Mike. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good ASMR. Just play music. I like when Tweetco does it, you guys. She has a good voice. There. Whatnot shipping makes it really easy if you do decide to do it, but it's got to be small packages. Did I read that wrong? It's just the loud ones where it's, yeah, I know what you mean. And we all, like I said, we all have a different thing. No, I wasn't in that raid train. It's super expensive for customers for shipping. The only way international shipping works, like I buy internationally on Whatnot, I have a bunch of times, is when you buy in bulk. It's like cheap. It's cheaper than here, but you have to buy bulk, 3 to 4 pounds, sometimes more. Those clappers are the worst eardrums. Your eardrums are fragile. What? Oh, when someone claps, or is it a hand thing that they use? How about my goat when I do the goat? Oh gosh, yeah, when people's kids. Yeah. I haven't seen a stream where the kids are crying in the background in a long time. The hand to oh yeah, that little plastic thing. Let's see, where's the goat? Let's see if I can find something noise. I mean, I think I'm pretty quiet on mine. Just my goat's loud. It's right here. I'll do that when someone buys and then it's like their first purchase, or I just do it because it's fun. Or I'll be like, go, the goat. You gotta have something fun in your stream, right? I need some more buttons or something. But I'll probably scare people with that, right? Welcome in. Hey Gracie J, how you doing? Hold on a minute. Helicopter as usual. Oh, I'd make all kinds of noises. Last night they were trying to get you guys were trying to get me to sing. I did a rap. That's what it was. Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. I mean, as a parent, if the kid's screaming, like curdling, I'm like, hey, we can wait. Go ahead and take care of your kid, you know? Because obviously that's the way the kids communicate because they need mommy or daddy. Hey, thank you very much, Bert Toast. I appreciate it. Aloha. What time is it for you? It's like just getting midnight. Are you an hour or two? Wait, you're 2 hours behind me, right? It's almost 1 a.m. Yeah, you sent a massive box to another 3 hours. Okay. The 15 Funkos went with the guy the other country. Was that one guy? Yeah. Yeah, that guy. But you told him you had to bring me, remember? Yeah. And the husband, our husbands, yeah. We would have never been coming back. Yeah, once you go there and you do that, you won't be able to come back. You can't make any decisions. Good thing you decided to stay here. But that box was massive because he bought a lot of Funko. I remember that. He lived in not Dubai, but kind of by Dubai. Right on. Congratulations. That's great. I love it. Aloha. I love women. He was gonna wife her up. I think it was by Dubai. I can't fully remember, but I remember being in the chat when he was in there. Because he was very nice in the chat. I want to start, but I'm nervous on Android and not sure I can do all that y'all do. Love people though. Well, We all do different things, right? So you don't have to do what we do. You get to do what you want to do. I say your name, Winnie, right? Did I remember correctly? Just show up, have a show, make sure you load your store and run your stuff. Wendy. Okay, that's right. I know you've been on Whatnot for a long time as a buyer though, right? He still does? Yeah, if I remember correctly, I know you've been on here buying for a while. Yeah. Okay. Um just the only way, like, of course being nervous is like supernatural, right? It's completely natural. Like I felt that way in my first show. It doesn't seem like now, like, oh, I'm so confident or whatever. But honestly, it was awkward. It was awkward because I'm looking at my phone. But now, mind you, I wasn't on camera for a few months. I would just point my phone and talk, and it was, yeah, okay. It was just weird. I don't know how else to explain it. Awkward and weird. Do you? Yeah. I mean, I've had days like that where I'm about to go live and I'm like, maybe I have a little anxiety and I'm like, ugh, maybe not, I'm kind of nervous. Or when I took a break, I was like, I'm human. I was nervous too. And then you know what? I was doing my shows and my first show I sold like 9 or 10 items. It was like $80. That wasn't my profit. That's just sales. And then I had another show and I didn't sell anything. Then I had another show, it was like $20. Then I had another show, it went up and down. And then there was like 4 or 5 shows I sold nothing. I had like 3 people in my streams. And then I kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And then pretty soon I started having like more people. I'd get like 15. And then pretty soon I had like 30. And then I started, because I was networking while I was doing these shows, and I would do quick shows. I wouldn't do a show every day. Um, and then my sales just skyrocketed like on the 3rd month. And maybe in the 2nd month they did. And but there still wasn't at that time. I was doing a lot of vintage. I had some really expensive items in my inventory. My stock was good. It was like really, really good. And at that time I was selling a ton of Fenton and Murano. I had beautiful paperweights. And I haven't really pulled a bunch of that inventory. I have a little bit. It's kind of a mess right now because I pulled stuff down that sold and shipped, so I'm replacing it. Um, but I was hungry and I liked it. And I remember Kathy P saying to me, "When are we going to see what you look like?" Right? Remember, I'm behind my screen. Nobody can see me. Camera's facing the other direction. And I'm like, I guess I could show my face. So I flipped my camera, like pressing the button and turned it at me, right? I'm like, "Hi, I'm Dee." Flip back like 30 seconds or less. 10 seconds, I think. And they were laughing. And but then I just kept going because the only reason why I could do my shows or have lots to talk about is because of you guys. I wouldn't be able to have my streams without all of you that come here and participate. I wouldn't be able to. I make the stuff, I don't make it up, but I make up conversation as I go that is like, things that are important to me or just things I want to talk about with you guys. And you guys add the content to the stream to make them successful. So thank you. I really couldn't do it without you guys because, somebody could be here and they don't know what to talk about. They're stuck, you know. That's what you have and you need to sell it. Yeah. Oh, the Fenton and Murano. Yeah, she doesn't go on camera, but she's gone on camera before, Madison's Craft Corner. Nerves are normal. You just got to feel the fear and do it anyways. I have anxiety and I got anxiety before every show, but it works out. You would never know it. You hit it really good. Um, honestly speaking. Oh, how do you well, I'm not selling right now. Um, you know, Wendy, it's like you just do it. You can slow your, like, I could go over here if I'm selling my show by myself and I could go and I could slow down my chat, turn it on, and I could make it so that every 10 seconds, see how it says chat is enabled with a little clock on it? Well, on the phone it has a clock. If you type something, just go ahead, you guys type something, drop some hearts in the chat. Everybody spam the chat. Watch how it makes you wait. If you're a mod, you get to spam. But if you're not a mod, you have to wait. See that? Do it a whole bunch. Let's make people think we got some party going on over here, which we do. And yeah, it takes practice for sure. Yep. The more you practice, the better you get. You guys see that? Now watch this. That's not so bad, right? That's not so bad. You guys, right? So now watch this one. Now try to comment. It's kind of annoying that you can't comment as often, but if you're a new seller, you could slow it down. This just means that, say, for example, 411 Joni puts her beautiful pink hearts. Now she has to wait 30 seconds before she can put the other ones. See what I mean? So if you have people writing, sharing their shows and all that, because you say, hey, go ahead and share your shows or whatever it may be. And then that gives you time to read the chat. But remember, some people are impatient, they're going to leave, and that's okay. But let people know if you click back on the pencil. So, like if you have a show, down in the corner, there's a pencil. You click on it. The options are hide, announce, slow, or rate. The hide is like a secret chat that you can send to the mods. Announce is something like this. And it pins it. See how it pinned that down there? So that's one of my mods, Madison's Craft Corner. She does custom Funkos. Give her a follow. That's one option you can do. And then the other option is I could go back to slow and I could put it on. I don't really need it slow tonight. I can read the chat. But sometimes when you're grabbing your stuff to move it, you can put it on slow. And then you got to, use your two fingers on the screen and go like this too. They did remove something. Remember that thing you could click it? Madison, can you click on up here? Oh, the arrows, there it is. So I could click on the arrow and I can make my whole screen chat. Oh, MCAT, thank you for the tip. That's very sweet and kind of you. I appreciate that. I like to minimize it because it doesn't work for me that way. Sable Lou, what's up? Did we have fun earlier or what? You came in at the end, didn't you? With Stifler. Someone did slow mode for many seconds once. It was so challenging to ask a question. I know. And then if it's a busy stream and they slow it down like that, your question doesn't always go through. But a lot of streams like that, they don't. I don't know, Katie. I don't know. I don't know. That would be a whatnot question. Both. I do both. I have my phone, but hey, I'm older. I mean, I'm it's just my eyes are old. I can't see it. I can see it, but I can see it better up here because it's bigger. I enlarge it. Like it's huge because it's easier to read it. And on the app you can't enlarge it unless you go into settings on the iPhone and you adjust some things to make it bigger. Yeah, and there's all kinds of tools for that. Yeah, Madison's Craft Corner does not schedule shows because the viewers do complain about it. I would want an 80-inch TV. I know. I mean, there's a I don't even want to because it's real technical, but there's a way to make it bigger. Oh my gosh, I love her too. I was so excited to see it. And we just were sending each other a message too. I'm like, when are you live next? There's the show. Hey Lucy Lou, welcome in. Yeah, if you're late, they give you the grief. I just show up and say, I'm here. Yeah, okay, let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, so I'll watch the chat here, like when I'm looking at you guys. Sometimes I'll look up there. YouTube, no one's commenting right now, so that's okay. So you don't have to schedule, just pop on. You could do either. You still have to create a show, right? So you still have to schedule a show, and then you can choose to go live whenever you want. So typically what I did in the beginning is I scheduled a show, and then I scheduled it from 2 weeks. Or like a week. And then I was going around shows, and then, at that time there was some talk shows, not many. And they were like, share your show right now, or sellers would be like, oh yeah, you can share your show whenever you want in my stream. And so started sharing the show, and then pretty soon more bookmarks. And then if I needed to move it, I'd move it. Or if I decided to go live and just pop on, it would alert people who bookmarked it through the app. It wouldn't email back then. They didn't do that. They do. It's crazy. They do. Some of them complain. I know, I've seen it. They need their fix of her. That's what it is. They like to hang out and talk. It's like their sister. It is fun in her stream just to hang out. She's doing artwork. We don't get to see the artwork because there's a process in an artist. Some artists don't want to show their artwork, which I respect that because there's a lot of people that want to copy that. Yeah. And so you have to be protective of that art. Oh, you're streaming less and they're not happy with it, yeah. They would take a screenshot and print it out. I'm a new seller, I just had my congratulations. Let's see if I'm following you. I follow everybody, so if you guys follow me, I will follow you back. Because the app has a great new feature now. Exactly, yes. There was a seller trying to figure out best time. Do you think there's a buyer preferred layout closer to camera, further away? So we did this one day about a month ago where I showed you like good ideas. So I have a YouTube channel. It's the Archivist, same name as up there. You should definitely go check it out, subscribe to it. Under the live tab, if you just see, actually there's a playlist on the homepage. There's a playlist and there's a coffee talk playlist. If you find that one, there's some of them have the descriptions, what they are. And I went over all camera angles, like I showed them where to have it. Everybody has a different thing. Some people are like totally behind camera. Okay, we're going to run all the stuff on the shelf tonight. So they do a scan. Or like, my area is a mess right now because I pulled stuff, but I'll give you a little peek. Okay. So I have shelving over here in a small area. Okay. So I will typically scan it, run it, just do all that kind of stuff. So going from like little tiny small things all the way up to like big heavy pieces of art glass. Um yeah, I learned a lot just watching, but it gets very expensive because my finger and this screen is like magnets. Gotta swipe, right? Swipey swipe swiper. I know. Impulse spending is real and this app can be dangerous. I have to be very mindful. Yeah. D, can I just say I'm so proud of you keeping up with your channel. Thank you, Sable Lou. I appreciate that. I'm proud of myself too. I mean, there's been a few days where I'm like, oh, I don't feel it. But I come on here and you guys like make me feel good. It's not that I don't because I don't want to do it. I'm tired. This week is rough. This was a rough week, but I made it. Well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Tomorrow's like the end of the week, right, for me. I don't either. I'm just doing it because I do love it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it so much. Yeah, I would just have to stick to it because I really want to accomplish, right? I want to accomplish 365. And then so I started on June 1st, a 365 project where it's where I go live every day of the week for 1 year. Yes, I said D because all my shows are not Thursday. They're not Friday. They're ThursDEE. Every show is with D, right? Why not play along with build the brand that way? Um, Thank you. I appreciate that. And I just been hitting it hard and you got to have healthy boundaries. I've had that, but I have had a few shows where like I love hanging out with you guys and it's like 4 hours later, 3 hours later, and I'm still talking and hanging out and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that's too long." But then I'm like happy about it because we're all like really enjoying ourselves, you know? So when you're in a stream and you notice people's names refresh, it's just the software, it's the computer, like you just joined again for the 20th time. Don't worry about it. I join my own streams all the time over and over. Cassie, welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, so I made a YouTube channel about a year ago because I wanted to document all my whatnot, right? And I'm glad that I did because I could look back and when someone asked me, "Oh, did you do a video on how to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, go check it out." So I never have time to post like actual content. It's just all streamed from Whatnot. And there's a couple of videos. But so I'm doing a series on top of that. I have been filming myself. I've had these things happen that I'm going to reveal in June 2nd of next year. So that video I actually did start working on it. I did actually start. I'm working ahead of the calendar now. I know, heart-centered soul. There are sellers that are very good about saying goodbye. Some will still be there 2 hours later. I don't know anybody like that. Yeah, I can relate to that one. Because then you know what happens? You're like talking, you're like, okay, guys, we're gonna raid somebody, and then 4 or 5 people raid you. Because what happened last night? How many raids did we get? Like 12? There were so many. Hey, Melinda, what's up? Yeah, we like to talk, 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 and hang out. Right? Get a traffic light to help you along. What's up, Cinnamon? I know. When do I sleep? I do sleep. So last night I went to bed at 2. Yeah, I went right to bed. I turned my alarm clock on, charged my phone, brushed my teeth, went to bed. I was out quick. Got back up at I got up early. I went to bed at 2, 2:30, and I got up at oh gosh, it was probably 6 because I didn't make breakfast, and the kids got to go to school. It's Friday. And then I couldn't wake up. I was still really tired. And I even drank 2 cups of tea and I couldn't wake up. Like, how you're like half asleep, but it's like that good feeling because you're relaxed. So then I took him to school and I was sitting in my car and I was watching Live in Bliss on TikTok because she was on there packing her orders or doing a chat. She was co-hosting, yeah. She was co-hosting this lady named Q, who's in it. She was like a new influencer to TikTok. But I was listening to her and everything she was saying, I was like, oh my gosh, this woman has to be a Pisces. Because everything she's talking about positivity and all these things, and she can't do negative. And I'm like, we're twins, we're sisters all the way. So I said, are you a Pisces? Because like I'm feeling it. We're sisters. And she's like, oh my gosh, how'd you know? I go, empaths know this stuff. So we connected. Anyway, she's only been doing TikTok like for 2 months, and she's already getting tons of making money. And she doesn't even post that much content. But anyway, it was really cool to like hear that perspective and like her thoughts on what she's doing with it. And so I did that for a little bit and then I almost fell asleep in there. But I came in and then had to do my things I had to get done. I didn't have any orders because I had already went, the day before to the post office. FOMO is real. I never have the fear of missing out myself. Hey shop, welcome in. One of my mods actually has a tally of how many times I say I'm getting ready to get off. I'm surprised C-Swan didn't come in. She's probably tired. She was in late last night or she's lurking. Thanks, Melinda. I hope you're doing good. I was tired. Yeah, and so I always have water, you know, because your lips get dry. So like I don't want to be like licking my lips I'm gonna get chapped. So you gotta always have like, where's my chapstick? Because you do get dry the more you talk. Yeah, follow everybody. Follow all the friends. Okay. Hey, Nine Dimes, welcome in. So did all that, had to do work. Oh, I have like 50 freaking packages over here. And I was like, I gotta open them today. I gotta film for YouTube. So I didn't, I cut all the names off them because when I film, I show the whole package. And then I'm gonna say what did I buy and whatnot? 50, yes. Yeah, there's gotta be 50. One, two. I opened some. Well, I had a bunch from I bought a bunch in Brookstream that night because I wanted it. But they're not big boxes. And then I bought some doll heads. So they're a bunch of small ones mostly. They're like postcards. You going to bed? About time. Yeah, you got to get on a sleep. Is she still awake? Everybody I talked to has been sleeping less and less. It's so weird. I feel like I never need sleep or I'm gonna miss something. Oh, you got the FOMO. Huh? Hey, Aunt Bananas, how you doing? What's up, Lions? Welcome in. You drove about 500 miles today and took a lot of coffee and tea. Oh man. Some people just have charisma. Yeah. Okay, Madison. Thank you for your purchases. I'll be shipping. Hey, Corpug, how you doing? So see how I'm talking to like multiple my text on I can't lift my computer up to show you guys, but like I make it huge so I could be able to do that quickly and read it. That's okay. I know this week was hard because the first week back at school with these kids. I know. Then you found us. Well, welcome to the Insomniac Club. That was something I created too, because I found there a little hole in the whatnot universe that there wasn't a lot of people streaming at night. There was all the card people. So I started streaming Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, 10:23 p.m. till whenever I wanted. I called it the Insomniac Club. It's still the Insomniac Club. And guess what? After doing it for 9 months, I took a little break because there was just some chaos happening and whatnot. I'm glad I did, and then I'm like, "Okay, I need to get back to what I was doing because I really love this, but I have to create some healthy boundaries for me, number 1." Thank you. And, so I go on live every day. I started June 1st with 365 Project. We are on day 84. I'm only allowed to have 1 show per day. My shows still sometimes overlap, but when the weekend comes, Friday and Saturday night, I'm required to do a 30-minute chat show. But I already did one of those short shows in the week, so then I can utilize tonight as that other day instead, right? And I'm just doing the thing. Like next week, next Wednesday, I'm going to a concert. I may go live from the concert. I don't know. Because I'm not gonna have time to go during the day at all. Or I might do a daytime show and not worry about it. Nobody's requiring me to do anything. I'm my own boss. Yeah, nobody tells me to do anything. I'm my own boss. I decided I wanted to do a challenge for myself. I like challenges. I like pushing myself to a limit to try something new. Oh, I'm gonna go see 21 Pilots. I got some killer tickets and I got a suite. So I'm taking my kiddo and I. It's her favorite. Yeah. Thank you, Melinda. Thank you. And it's been going good. It's better. Actually, I had way more energy, but just this week because you got school, you got back to school night, you got all these things, and I had that big client job that was like 100-page catalog that took 6 months. That's done. So this week was more like, good job, D. D, you made it. You did a good job this week. I tell myself that stuff all the time. I have seen a lot of momentum from it. I moved a ton of inventory already. Yeah. The drummer is amazing, huh? Yeah, so we were we were making a bunch of bracelets because you go to the concerts and you exchange bracelets. So we were doing them. I started making some, but I was like, I filled up my whole bead tray today. It's a full moon for sure. So I had all the song things. She made a whole bunch. And I spilled the damn tray. I'm so pissed. So I was like, I'm just gonna put it over there. It was that kind of week. Yeah. It's gonna be fun though. Do it. I just want to have fun. The other day I have to tell you guys. So I have a friend that I've known since I was in 5th grade, and we both had kids at the same time. So this what I'm going to tell you right now is definitely very sad, but I'm not going to go into the detail of it because I'm still processing it. But so her kid was born a couple months after my daughter. Anyway, he's no longer here, but I found out about it the other day, and I was just thinking, like, we're always like, we don't have time, and you never know what can happen or what someone's going through, right? And I'm just like, these kind of memories, my kid will remember for the rest of her life or his life. And my friend doesn't have that anymore, right? And I just was thinking about it, like I still just can't believe it. And yeah, that was like this week actually. So I don't know. It's been a real weird week. Your kids in college went last year and they were on the floor and they said it was a bit, oh, for 21 Pilots. I know it's really sad. That's why I don't want to go into it. I'm okay. I can't. The things we worry about stupid. But we all do need to be nicer, kinder, um, think before we speak because you don't know what someone's going through, right? And I don't know, I just was like, I don't care. We're gonna do this, and not because of that loss, but just because, you only have a little window here with your kids, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just like, wow, I can't even imagine. Slow down, be grateful, and tell those you love them. Yeah. And also too, a reminder too, for me, this is how my that, the life, yes, it's fragile, but it's also like you realize you don't want to waste your time with people that are just not the good people, right? Yeah. No, I get that. So That's why often, like, I'm just, like where I don't have the attitude of, like, I'm not gonna spend time with people that are not my friends, 'cause I just I wanna do the good stuff. I don't know, it just makes me think about that stuff. But anyway, we're going to that concert. She cannot wait. I cannot wait, but I'm thinking about taking an Uber because I do not wanna drive. And like I said, my streams are always really positive, so, I've been processing that for, like, a couple of days now. Yeah. That I couldn't even imagine, my friend. Yeah. Be kind. Absolutely. Well, I'm sorry, Melinda. I know. You're sore, but look at the memory you created together, right? That's awesome. That is really awesome. Minnesota Fair, the state fair, I heard that's awesome too, by the way. 2 years that you lost your sister and it feels like yesterday. I bet. I'm sorry about that. No, they're not. They're not from here. They're from their name is a B. But you and I know we know a lot of the same area, so, I mean, there would be a possibility that we knew some of the same people. My teen daughter helps me and with show oh, she does? Does she get on there and, like, talk and try to help you sell stuff? And by the way, you guys, thanks for listening and being here tonight. I really appreciate it, and I do mean that when I say that always. It's hard, like, we all go through so much stuff, right? But we keep going and we work through it. We're never over it, ever. My teen daughter, yes. That's awesome. Awesome age, Buckley. Oh, Trisdale, I'm so sorry. That's I have no words for that one. Big hugs. Big hugs to all you going through something right now. It takes far less energy to be kind than it does to be rude and cruel. I don't know, like, I used to think that, honestly. I think it's, like, a little hard for people that have been cruel all their life to be kind, but I agree with you on that. Does that make sense? I love a fair funnel cake, corn dogs, tractor pulls. Yeah, I was like, "What?" I know what that is, though. I know, Melinda, for sure. I know, it's just, the person's gonna always be with you. Yeah, spending that time together I used to do a lot of trips with my mom when I was young. It was a lot of fun. We've driven, like, across the country, we've done a lot of fun stuff. My mom can party, she's 85 and she's still a hoot and fun. I haven't taken her trip I was gonna take a trip this summer with her, but it's harder for her to, like, I think, sit in the car for a long time now that she's 85. So and I don't know how much time I'll have, but, maybe another trip's coming soon. Okay, have a good one. Yeah, and that's okay because you wanna make sure that she's comfortable, right? That's awesome. I think that's a great way to start out. Enter the items and ship, and you're lucky to have the help, you know? I would love to have I did okay, so, like, last summer, my kid's the same teenager, and, I was paying her to pack the small orders, 20 bucks an hour, 25 I think I did 25 an hour, and she did pretty good. And then this summer, she did a couple, but I didn't have, like, big orders like I did last year. Oh, that's a good song by Disturbed. Pretty Hey, Pretty It Up, how you doing? She was your favorite person? Lots of love to you, 'cause, there's never any words for that. Yeah, it is different for everyone. Some people struggle to be kind, and some it comes naturally. And yes, Whatnot's helped you a lot not to be as lonely, right? Because it's social. And I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about this. Most of the streams you go into, like, if you're talking, it's a chat, they're, like, really great, right? People say some really good things to be helpful, to inspire you, and hopefully strike up some motivation within yourself. Um, I don't know. Okay, I think I got all of the chat. I just wanna make sure. Oh, good night, Cinnamon. You probably left a little bit ago. I'm glad that you all wrote each other nice things. I'm reading the chat, and I'm like, "All right, honey, have a good one. Yo, yo, get it. Hey, a little this, little that. What's going on?" I know. Can we pause some time a little bit? Can we bottle up time? No, I wish we could. I really wish we could, but we can't. It goes fast, and the older you get, the faster it goes. When you're young, I remember this exactly. When you're young, you can't wait to get older. I remember this being like a little kid, great. I never was in a hurry for none of it, right? And then as I became like a teen, I couldn't wait to get out of here so I can go to college. Or I couldn't wait to become 16. Yeah, I couldn't wait for this or that. And then pretty soon it was like, I couldn't wait to be 21. I could drink. Woohoo. I didn't really care. Then when I became 21, I was like, I started slowing down a little bit because I knew how time goes. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna be 25. And I remember being when I was 21, my best friend and I went out to dinner. We went to Bobby McGee's and we were all dressed up. We were taking Polaroids. And then I remember being turning 25, like, and then 30, and then 35, and then 40. And I was like, whoa, slow down, buddy. And then I hit 50. And I'm just like, well, at 42, I got an attitude of, you know what? We worry about so much stuff that is meaningless. It's not gonna matter in 10 years. And I had a total, I don't give a shit about this stuff. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not wasting my time on bad people, bad company. I literally was like, fuck it. I can't. And I decided that I was gonna be happier. Yes. And so, I'm thinking back, and 45 was like more healing time. 42 to 50, 49, 48, I healed. I decided what I wanted, what my goals were, like even more so. And you get better with age, they say. Absolutely agree with that. Then I hit 50 and I was just like, oh, I love it. I'm happy. I've never been happier. I've always been a pretty happy person, but like now I'm just like, I'm like, my time is super limited. So like my self-care, I'm first because I can't love everybody else or take care of everybody else, meaning my kids, my husband, if I can't take care of me first. That's just nope. So I'll do a lot of me, self-time. That's not arrogant or egotistical. It's like super important. We just don't know how to do that when we're younger. We think that we gotta be people pleasers and take care of everybody else. No way, screw that crap. Now I know why old people drive slower. They don't care and want to slow it down. Yeah. Sometimes I'll just drive slow to make people mad. My husband gets mad at me when I do that because I'm like driving and like, when you're backing out, you're doing your thing, and like I'll have someone like behind me honking, and I'm just like, my husband like, oh, there's a guy. I said he can wait his turn. I'm going the normal speed. So, he's just gonna have to deal with it because you're gonna take time telling me. Thank you, Melinda. I appreciate you. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just I don't know. It just happened. Not everybody could figure that out. And actually, I was watching. I like to watch a lot of self help on YouTube, but like real therapists or psychologists, because I love like anything about the brain. It's really interesting to me. So I used to watch this doctor. What was her name? I don't watch her anymore because I don't think she makes content anymore. She's like in my subscribe channel. Anyway, she was like talking about what was she talking about that day I watched her? That was like one of the last shows I watched. Oh wait, I'm just was reading something caught me off. People people who drive slower are all idiots, and people who drive faster are all trying to kill us. Hi Gail, welcome in. Hey, Michelle. I like how you spell Michelle. That's cute. If someone would have told me at 60 I would be selling full time online, I would have thought they were crazy. Isn't that the truth? Welcome in, Picking with Drakes. Jay Bala, what's up? I always try to say hi to you guys, you know. And if I missed you, hello, hello, and welcome in. Salem. Oh, wait, I did miss a comment. Hold on a second. I don't know. I don't know. I was watching this girl and she started talking about people that like to volunteer and help. And they're helping here, and they're helping here, and they're helping here, and they're helping over here, and they're not helping here. And she's like, you know what those are? Those are people pleasers. And I was like, oh my God, I'm a people pleaser. And I quit everything. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I quit. That's when I didn't give a, you know what? We should wait. I was crazy. Good morning. I love that too, by the way. It was weird. I can't believe it happened. But all my life, I'd heard my mom say those things to me. And then finally it clicked, right? It clicked. I'm so glad because some people don't figure that out. And then I'm like, I don't want to be a people pleaser. Screw that. We should talk brains soon, D. Oh, yeah. Oh, I do want to talk to you about that. We should have coffee. Maybe we can have coffee next week. Just text me. Send me baby pic. I know. Yeah, isn't it crazy? Who would have thunk it, right? I know, like, you know, for years I did eBay and I did all the other sites. And then I found out through about Whatnot through a YouTuber who I kind of watch periodically. I haven't in a long time actually, but I used to watch Harry Tornado, Crazy Lamp Lady. I'd watch her sometimes. I watched like wait, we're talking years ago, like when they all first kind of started. And then his name was NC Picker, but it's like ADH Dave. And then there was another one I would watch. I can't remember the name. And it was, I think the Dave guy was talking about it. He was talking about Whatnot. I was like, oh, and then Harry Tornado started talking about it. And then so I was like, I should check this out. So I signed up on one of those guys' links, and then I didn't do anything with it. Right. So who would have thought from selling on eBay, the Posh, the Mercari, all those sites to coming over here and like selling them live? Like, wow, it's switched. And then when I was selling, I mean, I've sold probably 8,000 items or more, but I bundled so much in the beginning. I don't bundle as much, but I still will bundle for a buyer. Um, it's pretty crazy, like how fast you can move merchandise. And I made a lot of money selling on Whatnot. This year, not as much because I had to take a little break for a certain reason. I don't want to share it on here. People know they were there. But you know, sometimes trolls can be not so kind to you, and that happened to me on here. But it's okay now. There's security measures in place. I just saw another large YouTuber make a Whatnot announcement yesterday. They're starting September 1st. What for 365 project? So you're 53 and you started it. That's all right. You started, you're doing something. How about just thinking about it and thinking, oh, I think I want to try to sell. And then a year goes by, and then 2 years go by, and 5 years go by, and 10 years go by, and go, gosh, I wish I would have tried that out. What's up, Vanessa? And you didn't. So at least you're trying it, right? And how's it going for you, Trisdale? And I will follow you guys back. I'm going in right now. You were a caregiver since you were 9 years old. Now you got to focus on you. You got to focus on you. No more caregiving if you can help it. Caregive yourself. Well, you got to caregive sometimes, I guess. That's hard. Oh, I see. You guys are talking to each other. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I think I know who they are. I haven't seen them in a long time. Oh, they're coming to Whatnot. A lot of the what's funny is a lot of the YouTubers who were like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do Whatnot," and then now they're back because they weren't before. I know there was another couple I liked. Jamie and Sarah is their names. I forgot their channel. Maybe it's Jamie and Sarah. And they came on here and they sold, but their name isn't Jamie and Sarah on here. It's like The Jungle or something. I can't remember what their name is. It took me a few months to be ready. First show went better than expected. Oh, that's good. I've had 8 shows and sales are slow, but I keep trying. Way to go, Michelle. That's all you can do. You just keep doing it. Hope you don't mind me saying Dee has had so many areas of interest in different jobs, careers. I admire that. Oh, thank you. No, I don't mind that. I like different things. I want to try different things. I won't What's funny is I'll work sales here, but I won't work a retail job. Too many Karens. I can't do it. But if I had to, like, right, I would adapt just fine with all my other skills. Oh, you found YouTube through Jeebus on YouTube? Oh yeah, I watched him before. He does the storage stuff, right? He's found some good stuff. Yeah, you can do anything. It doesn't matter what age. You should keep doing things for the rest of your life. Yep, keep pushing. Good job. You've had 8 shows. That is good. Yeah. Then 2 weeks tomorrow, 8 shows, slow but steady. Good. And you don't how long okay, the people that have just started that are doing like have done say under 10 shows, how long are you streaming for? Yeah, your mind wants to keep going, but your body won't. Well, you have to take care of yourself first. You can't do all the things without taking care of your body. 1 to 2 hours, about 2 hours. Yeah, so I've had shows where I'm on 2 hours. I hadn't sold nothing, and I'm scanning and I'm running, I'm telling stories. It's usually like 1.5 hour, depending on what happens, right? Or what merch I have. And then what I do is, and back in the day when I say back in the day, like, a year and a half ago when I was first doing it, I noticed that the 3 to 4 hour mark, I would get hit with a lot of sales because I would get rated by coin people and all kinds of different sellers. Their shows would end, they'd come over to mine, or I'd get a raid. That's good. I think too. Yeah. So if 2 hours works for you, you keep doing that, right? Absolutely agree with that. I don't know. I don't think there's a perfect recipe for that. For me, I know what works really good. So maybe there's a time of day that works good for me. But I've done trains. I've done pop-up trains, or not pop-up trains, but like a fast train, and they've been better for me than well, they've been better than just like a pop-up show. But when I'm consistent and maybe I curate that show and I'm like, okay, tonight I'm gonna do adorable keychains, or I'm gonna do I have like sometimes I have because I'm getting into like toys and stuff. I have like these little mystery blind they call them blind box or blind pull. I'll have some of those and I'll run them in a show and I do pretty good with some of those sometimes. It just depends. I don't know. I don't you gotta just keep having those shows to see. But you can promote your show and different things like that. Yeah, way to go. Oh, yeah, let me check to make sure I'm, following you too. What about McDonald's? Are you gonna get some? You sell McDonald's toys? I don't do those. I'm down for some McDonald's, though. These are not McDonald's. Oh, you're gonna get some? Oh, you sell McDonald's toy you have, like, Pokemon McDonald's toys. Michelle, what do you sell? And then Trisdale, what do you sell? Vintage, you said, I thought. And then TRG, what do you sell? Are you cards? No, you're not cards. Oh my gosh, yes, those suckers don't have them by my house. I did hear about it. You buy the meal and then you get the free glass cup. 'Cause, Brooke, she had one on, and then she was telling everybody to run, and it didn't go for that much. It went for like $5 or something. Yeah, trial and error till you find your tribe. Figured it would take a good 6 months just to start being pleased with every show. So you're pretty happy with it so far. You're moving in a state. Oh, okay. So everything. You're Canadian. Okay. I sell mid-range fashion purses and accessories. Yeah. I think it's really good, like, if you guys have a show and say you're selling vintage decor. A lot of times we want to rate our friends in vintage decor or a new seller in vintage decor. A lot of people are rating into other categories. I mean, I will do that if I'm doing a show and I can't find somebody in estate sales. I might rate over to jewelry. Like I have friends in there. I have not rated you guys into Pokemon. If I'm doing a toy show or an action figure, then I might rate into Pokemon or baseball cards or something like that. But I try to cross various categories. Yeah, I like when they do because then you meet sellers you've never even like you don't know, you know. So McDonald's had a promotional cup. It was like a glass. Was it? No, it was acrylic, and it had like all the printing on it of the characters. If you bought like their, it was like an adult Happy Meal, I guess, and the cup was free. But I mean, you're still paying. I don't know, 15. So right away when I found out about those damn cups, I got my phone. Well, my phone is here, and I was like, I gotta order one of those, but they don't have them. It said not available. Our owner of the McDonald's by me is very cheap, doesn't participate in the promotions because they're franchises. I have to go to the other one. So I went to the other one and they didn't. You have two? They're out. Yeah. I think they just, no, they're probably not in Canada. Yeah. And then also, like, depending what your item is, if you're, so I sell in estate sales. So I would say like 80% of my items is vintage. So I list those in vintage. And then everything else that's whatever it is. So if I have Pokemon cards, they go in the Pokemon category. If I have little Funko Pop miniatures, they go in Funko. If I have like little wind up toy dinosaurs, they go in the other toy category. So it pushes it kind of in all of them. But oh, she said you can get the entire set online. I should look. Yeah, I think everybody does that. Miss Vicky, what's up? How you doing? What's up, Bargain Pug? Welcome in. I should look online too. I wonder, let's see. Let's see if I can find them. Oh wow, they sell pretty good. So you get one, there's it looks like there's 6 different ones. Yeah, the one with the cup look cute. The image is too blurry it's too small. They're called McDonald's 2024 collector cups. They have like one with Hello Kitty on it, one with I can't really see it. It's like blurry, the one that I found. Okay, I'm gonna close the YouTube. I don't need that anymore tonight. Hey, Wild Poppies, how you doing? I also go to other shows and follow people who may be interested in what I have to sell. We had all of the Batman mug collection when those came out. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. Cherish, welcome in. Lucifer. See how I'm yawning now? Now I'm getting tired because it's about that time. So we'll probably raid somebody out too. MCAT was gonna be live, so maybe we'll raid over there. Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit. You too, I know. I know. I haven't seen a lot of the peeps. When I was doing later shows like recently, I ran into a couple of friends. Oh, you used to work there. You miss grabbing those deals. I know. My mom has a whole bunch of the old ones from like the 90s. And I told her, why don't you sell those on Whatnot? She's like, no, I'm saving them. I'm like, what are you saving them for? Like, what are you going to do with them at this point? She's 85. Well, they might be worth, yeah, no, sell them now. I do not want anything. I don't need any more things. I tell her all the time. Give them to your other daughter, my sister. Wait. Huh, the Dixie cups, oh my gosh. No, I'm good. I have the Star Wars, the original Return of the Jedi ones from Burger King. I have 2 sets of those left. Or no, I think I have 3. I had, like, 8 in the original box and everything, but the boxes got damaged, so, uh, they're pretty cool, and they're, like a lot of them, the paint that they're baked on, it's scratched up. Mine are, like, pristine, they're pretty nice. That's how your parents roll. I won't I'm like, I'll be that kid, and I'll be like, "You guys can have it or throw it away. I already got what I need," which I'm the picture person. I have the pictures. Yeah, I'm okay. Have a yard sale, I don't care. The jewelry and all those kind of things, we already have that all in a trust, so we don't kinda need to. You're trying to convince them to declutter? I think when you declutter, um, you I guess you could probably say that it's easier to make a decision about things. You don't have those things distracting. "What's up, Picker Adam? How you doing? Welcome in." You don't have to, "Hey, what's up? Thank you for the tip. I appreciate it." You don't, make sure you guys are following Picker Adam if you like your silver, sterling silver, because any does the auction is great. "What's up? What's up?" "I'm doing good. I'm doing good, thank you." You're purging. "Only follow me." That's what he says, see? "Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? You have a good show tonight?" You're funny. There, get that off there, it was so bright. I know, he has good shows. Better than I deserve, blessed daily. That's awesome. Well, you do deserve it. You do deserve it. Um, I wanna declutter. I have decluttered actually a lot in this challenge. Excuse me. I'm laughing at what you Are you following him? Yeah, give him a follow. Thank you again. I'm decluttering my makeup as I'm watching you. I have to get ready for my mom's party Sunday. I need freshness in my life at this point. Oh my gosh, one day I was 'cause so my professional my career, one of my careers before I was a well, I've always been a photographer, but, like, I worked as a national sales manager for a beauty company, and I traveled the whole United States. So I would get shitloads of free makeup, nail polish, like, I could open a store, that's how much I had, and I would start giving it away, and, so the other day, I'm like, "Do I have any makeup in there? I should go start looking because I had, like, these little bin things full of, like, good stuff, but, like, after 2 years, it's trash, right? You haven't worn it in years? Well, you're saving some money then. Um, anyway, I was like, This makeup's old, I can't sell it because the lot numbers sometimes it's just not good." And I just threw it all away. It was the best thing ever. I have some vintage makeup that I didn't throw away, of course, but yeah, it could go for good money. I had, like oh, what was it? Max Factor, like, really old Max Factor in the box and everything. It's gone now, I have, like, 1 left just that I kept that was cool. M Mary Kay vintage used to sell I haven't seen any vintage Mary Kay. I used to see it a lot, not anymore. Big money, huh? Yeah, some of the old Max Factor stuff would go for a lot, and Estee Lauder. I had a bunch of Estee Lauder in the box. I worked for a lady that was basically Estee Lauder, and, we would always get samples. Oh my gosh, so many. So many. I would like to get just the lipsticks. Yeah. It's too yeah. So now I just have, like I have a drawer, and then I just have what I need for putting myself together, and then I have a makeup bag. And then when I notice I buy stuff, I'm just like, "No, I'm buying" so, like, my mascara, like, I literally buy a mascara, like, every probably every 60 days. because I worked in cosmetics and I know what can happen to the mascara. Not anymore. I mean, you don't need to. You're looking good. But I don't wear actually very much. Like right now, I don't even think I have much on. Yeah, you put more in your shows, put it to the marketplace. I know, and like after the pandemic, you're like, who cares, right? Yeah, I kind of feel like that. It really brings out your eyes when you wear that shadow you love. I haven't worn makeup since Friday night. Mask wore it off. Yeah, right. Would take it off. I remember like wearing the mask and like my after because I wore it all the time because I had to go to the hospital a lot. I had a lot going on. And I had like my nose was there was a line right here because I had different glasses and I had a tan line from that damn thing. It was pretty funny actually. It's gone obviously, but it's funny thinking back about it. Let me see what she was saying. Yeah, and then that makeup area, if I if it gets too like too much, then I'm like I have all these decisions. I don't want it. Just give me one palette. I'm usually like like the tan, a little bit of bronze, some blush. I only want like four things now. I don't want all the stuff. I'll throw it away. I can't do it. And then when it gets down to it and you've got like three other colors in there and they're full, I mean, it's kind of wasteful, but it's like also at the same time, it's like I have to fill that up, but I don't want to buy a whole other one. My old ones were just like a little palette thing and I would put them in there, but they don't sell that one anymore at all. All right, so I think we all got stuff, right? How many people, okay, drop it in the chat. How many people actually who are resellers on here? Not buyers, but sellers that have a lot too much stuff. Just drop your favorite emoji in the chat. I'm just curious about it. Never judgment. It's free, safe. It's a healthy, safe space, right? And we all got it. But I always wonder, like, how did we get here? How did we get here? Right? You couldn't sleep. Yeah, how did we get here, right? You grew up with that? Like my mom, so like do we all like that dopamine hit when we get a good deal, so we just buy it and then never stop? Where's the stuff when we need the stuff, right? Yep, so much stuff. Yep. I always wonder, like, how did we get here? What did we go through to get us here? That's why I like to study the brain. I'm so interested in that. Um, I have a couple of friends that are psychologists, trauma therapists. So I was working with one. She was a seller on here. She took a little break. My shit has shit. No kidding. And hey Amy K, what's up, night crew? How you guys doing? What is going on? We're just shooting the breeze. We're talking about being hoarders. Not really hoarders, but does that bother you guys if someone says you're a hoarder? We joke about it in my family all the time. C Swan, what's up? Thanks. Who won tonight? Who won tonight? You guys make sure you're following Amy K underscore 1986. She is the one, the only, my favorite vegan on the whatnot. So I hope you had a good show. Oh, really? And she does some awesome trivia. She has the night crew. We're part of the night crew. I didn't go in there tonight. My name is Adam, and I am a hoarder. Well, the first stage of denial. There it is. You're crazy organized. Have you sold all your Oh, you did Disney tonight? Who I would have sucked at that one. I can't even tell you what doorables I have that are Disney. I can't. C Swan looks them up for me and helps me. I'm terrible at it. Yeah, see Baloo, there you go. You got a job. Daryl Lynn says come on over. She'll she'll do it. Must thrift. Oh my God, people said that, but ended up doing really well. Yeah, but I do really, I mean, I get, okay, I can tell you Cinderella, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. Um, but some of the other ones, I don't know. Were they using Google? You got more? You got more, Sabaloo? You had so many before. Thank you, Faith Love Hug. I appreciate you. Thank you for the tip. You would have gotten the classics for sure. The classics, yeah. I worked at Disney. I would know some of them, but man, not all. It felt like it never ends. Thanks, sweetie. I appreciate that. Wait. I missed a few of you guys' ones there. 80s music. Oh, 80s music I liked. Don't get it off that one site though. Remember the one? Oh, villains music and all that jazz. Oh, that's nice. Who went out of business? Not Disney. Yes, I am. I'm in Cal too, California. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we were talking about we're like just talking about like selling and different things on here, but I was saying like how many of people that are sellers have a lot of stuff and they're just like kind of like overwhelmed and they keep getting more stuff, right? And I said, "How did we get there? How did we end up with this stuff?" Oh, you're on Vancouver Island? I had a friend I went to high school with. He lives up there in Vancouver Island. I decluttered lots of my resale stash. I am giving myself 3 shelves and that's it. I've seen your shelves. The little shelves? 3? Nice. Okay. I or how about do you guys know what doom boxes are? Where you have a box and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna put some stuff in here and put it over there," and then you have another box, put some stuff in it, put over there, another box, same thing, it repeats. And then the boxes are all over. They're doom boxes. They're ready to explode full of crap. A lot of people have that and don't even know it. Oh, you lived in Visalia? I just got a new beauty box because that's what's selling out of my bin mainly. Oh, good. You have some good stuff in your bin. I need to come check your bin out next show. Yeah, because it will, depending what the item is, right, Darlene? You're selling on the bay, but it sits longer. So Sable is organized, it's all labeled. So I'm like 90% organized. The 10% is just all this mess here on the whatnot. Everything else is organized, inventoried, enlisted. My death pile is tiny because I try to make sure my death pile is jewelry right now because it's not inventoried. It's just in a bin. Well, it's like 80 pounds of jewelry. Vintage Girl Stuff wrote, "We are there right now with our business. I just want to sell it all and start over, except my special collections." But if you sold it all, would you really want to start over? Because I don't know. Like, I'd be done. But yeah, I get it. Oh, you just added a bunch more. Doom boxes or doom bags are usually made by those of us with ADHD because we don't know what to do with it. You have a plan for it, but not today. You'll deal with it later. That's true. That's true. I have to have everything listed, descriptions, specs, everything. I'm a little anal. Amy K, me too. I always like Whatnot. Remember Whatnot used to have the, well, they still have it, but a lot of people put generic image, like, with a picture, it says 1 to 3 ounces and whatever they use, right? And then the description says, as seen on live, and then 1 to 3 ounces, 4 to 7 ounces, so on. I can't do that. I can't. I tried it on trains. I can't. My brain don't work that way because I'm organized that way that when I print out your packing list, it better tell me what the item is. Because I'm not going to remember if Amy K or Daryl Lynn got the Fenton or they got the mushroom. I'm going to have to go and watch my video receipt. What if it doesn't work? Nope, can't do it. I won't sell it until I find it. Same thing. I throw it all in boxes to keep looking neat. It's actually a hot mess. I love Sable. Totally relatable. That's the jewelry I just shoved in. Actually, it's on a bin down here, and then I have like they're like smaller ones that I've like bought them all from an antique store, estate store, or whatever. And then I'm like, I should probably do something with all this jewelry. So I will have a show here pretty soon. D, you could be like that dragon in Lord of the Rings. Okay, I don't even know the Lord of the Rings. Can you believe I've never seen it? Do I need to look this up? Okay, let me look it up. We have 2,500 square foot warehouse packed full. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and you have no clue. Nope, that would be me. Do as little as possible. But see how we're all different, right? And unique. Yep. I need back my ADM so I can concentrate on organizing the right way. I'm that way with my crochet stuff, half done projects. You, Indie Princess, when you're ready to come back, you should be on the half-ass train. It's like a crafting train. So all the people that have created projects or like things, seriously, you should. They had a train. It was Sunshine and Lollipops, and it was everything that was half-ass, halfway made, and they sold them. People bought it. It was fun. Meow. Hey Marvel, how you doing? Hey Gypsy Traveler. Random will fuck up my shipping for sure, but I was a baker, so all steps, all rules. That's right. The reason why I'm the way I am with the descriptions is so when I worked in beauty, I was a marketing brand manager and I was in charge of traffic control. So traffic control is when you communicate with the warehouse and you keep everything in a production line. And so it all has to go through a process. And so that's how my brain is like wired. I can't, nope. Same thing when I worked at Disney. Everything was a process. So I actually did the work. I did rotoscoping. So I had to get the film. I had to put the film in a thing, in another bag. Then I had to put it by the camera and I run it through the crane camera. Then it went in a bag. Then it went from the bag to the developer. But then you know what I mean? Then from the developer, it went in a numerical order system. Then I had to get a special sheet and it was like a whole process. So I like processes. Oh, no, you're fine. Oh, that's the name. Barbara, what's going on? How's yous doing? What's going on, my friend? Jewelry is such a mess. I have a jewelry show schedule, but I keep moving it because I don't want to deal with the mess. TRG, we're twins. Say, I feel the same way about it. I've done a couple of jewelry shows. I've made pretty good money on the jewelry. It's mostly some contemporary, but some vintage stuff in there. Some people do really well with it. They'll let just run each piece for like $3. They'll look up the good stuff because you might end up with a really good piece here. And do you know if you'd run it and do like $2, $3 starts? Moon Sky Vintage was good at this. She would be running it and then she'd look at it first before she started running it. And a couple of times she found like Chanel. She's like, I think I'm gonna hold on to this. So don't be afraid to do that. It's your show. Till you know more. You're gonna do some research because you could have $100 piece of jewelry. Don't run it for $2. Um, you know, just look at it and do a dig. Yeah. Jewelry's your addiction. Yeah, she's been killing it. See, you have to have it too. I'm the same way, Indian Princess. I have to. You can look at my bin. Some of my items don't have pictures right now because I was in the middle of loading my store and Whatnot's playing. I don't know. It was glitching a little bit where I put the item in and then it was missing in the inventory and I just kind of took a little break from that. So I have to take them tomorrow because I have to unpack a bunch of stuff. Okay, I think I'm caught up there. What's up, A Tree? How you doing? Welcome in. It's 2 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, it's your show, so, it might feel weird because, like, you have people run it, and then you're like, "Oh, no," you're about to run it, and you notice it's like a really good brand, and then you could say, "Hey, you know what? I noticed this or that. I'm not gonna run this item for whatever reason," and then don't. Hey, Indie Princess, good night. Yeah, you guys been going hard. Have a good sleep. I'm about to go soon too. Good night, friend. Mwah. Love and hugs. Yeah, Amy K's about ready. I am. How about you? A tree. Yeah, so let's see. Washington. So you're West Coast. Yeah, 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock for you, 5 o'clock. And there's a lot of West Coasters. And you're Vancouver Island. What? Yeah, you're West Coast too. 509. I'm gonna see. I said I would raid MCAT because MCAT was telling me that I don't know if they're on still. And I have someone else. Whoops. I have another person too that I love to raid in the middle of the night. Oh wait, why am I spelling their name wrong? Yeah, they are gonna be on for a little bit. We'll raid them in a little bit. Used to, hey, what's up? Wacky Waddle. I can't even see right now. Arr, guy, my friend. Yeah. I wish I was a pirate for like a day. Oh, you used to live Skagit County. I don't know where that is. Where is that? Do it. Tongue tie for sure. I can't. Yeah. Well, it is because, I'm like a little tired right now. This is Craig. Both Melinda say goodbye and have a great night. Bye, Craig. Have a good night. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for hanging out. Sweet dreams. It is late for us, right? I woke up an hour ago, got 3 hours of sleep. Gonna try again. Thanks for the nice talk, everyone. Have a good one. You too, Sabaloo. Good to see you. Barbara, do you even sleep? You're up too, always. There's somebody that has a good whatnot name. It's all good usernames are taken. Yeah, their name's great. Yeah, Barbara Florentine, she paints. You guys should go watch her sometime. Bookmark her shows because she paints over Pokemon. She paints over like Pokemon cards. So like Pokemon cards, like, well, this is a graded one, but it has a glare on it. But she would paint her own design, not on this one, but she would paint her own kind of paint, her interpretation of it. It's really awesome to watch. Yes. Good night, Amy. Have a good sleep, my friend. I think, I always say, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna sleep in. I won't. I'll probably go on TikTok because my friends are always playing Pictionary like right around now. And but I think I'm not tonight. Yeah, you will have a good sleep. Because it's what, 5 for you? I can't sleep, but I don't. My husband is going to kick me out of the room. It's 4:12. One night, you guys, I was in bed and I wasn't tired and I was trying to get tired, right? So I had my earbuds in. I always like I have one in, I don't put two in. And I was just laying there and I had my phone. And so I was like laying on my stomach and I had the screen dimmed because it's really bright. And so I fell asleep with the damn phone, which I never do that. And then all of a sudden, my in the morning I got up and it was, I don't know, I was watching Voltage Electronics and he was beating the shit out of Bob. If you know, you know. Bob's like those punching guys, those dummies, the rubber faced dummies, and he was like beating the shit out of it. People would tip him and he would kick it and hit it and so I was laughing, but I was like trying not to be loud because it's funny. And good night, Trisdale. Have a good night. And anyways, so my earbud must have died, the battery. And so he's yelling, "Grr!" He's screaming in the live. So that live is funny. And then even sometimes he's like, "Bit it up." And so anyways, I I like I don't know, I woke up, I must have turned my phone off. My husband's like, who are you talking to? I go, "What do you mean who am I talking to?" He goes, "There's some guy screaming, 'Hey, come on, baby.'" I go, "Oh, that's the guy with the bob guy." He goes, "Oh." So he was talking to some guy in the middle of the night, and I'm like, "I'm not gonna have no other guy in the phone in the bed." He was laughing. And then when I showed him, I go, "Oh, no, I did a clip." And, so I played back the clip for him, and I bought some stuff, like, I showed him, and he's like, "Oh, get that, I want that." I played the clip for him because I must have kept hitting the clip because I was dying laughing, and he had taken Bob, put a wig on it, had a dress on Bob, and he was, like, punching him. It was hilarious. So when he punched him, the wig went flying up to the other I still have the clip. Yeah. It's just the funny things that happen and whatnot, but he wasn't super late at night. I don't know what it was like 1 o'clock in the morning or something. And then I think another time, I don't know who I was watching. I might have been watching the guys that yell because that was the when I wasn't into it. I have made one already. I already made the best of whatnot video for YouTube. I haven't published it yet because there's a couple people I can't yet. I need them to let me know it's okay. They have to sign something. Yeah. How rude would that be to talk to a guy with your guy next to you? Yosies. No, but I was just listening to the stream. I wasn't even participating. Wasn't that funny? Yeah, I did. I have a few like not Stifler's mom and stuff like that. It's too good not to be. But some people don't want to be on YouTube, so I never want to publish it because it's, you know, I want their permission. So I have a couple people that were like, let me think about it. And then one person said, don't put me on YouTube. Not like it's going to go viral or anything, but I understand. I respect that. So it's all about consent for me. I understand that, you know, but I have so many clips, you guys, of the funniest stuff on Whatnot. Secret Witnesses really is right. Oh my gosh, did you, Amanda? I should have tagged you today. Today she had a new character. It was so good. I was her mod, and it was just me and Joni and, Madam Blue. She has a new character, and she's hot. Anyway, I was trying to help her sell a $69 phone call because she did it before. And then Rick was there too, and Tammy. Rick, Tammy, and, Honey Snatched. Honey Snatched is the new character. She had a good wig. She looked good. Yeah, not Stifler's mom. She was on, this I don't know. I think I came home from getting the kids and she was on. I was like, "Oh, that little turd." Because I just asked her, "When's your next show?" I've been waiting because she's had stuff going on. She made an IG, you guys should see it. She looks so good. It's such a good video. I know. Yeah, exactly. I get it. She should be in comedy. She should be like on SNL or even better than that. She should have her own show. I like want to send. I took a clip and I was like, I should ask my cousin if they have a contact with SNL because she would love that. I would love to, like, do that, but I don't have a contact there. My cousin might. I'm gonna ask her, and then I'm just gonna do it anyhow, and she won't care because she's naturally funny, and she has so many good ideas. She's probably in bed now because it's, like, 5 AM for her. I just she came in last night and hung out for a little bit. "Hey, Corpug." I know, so she doesn't want I wanted to put her on YouTube, but she doesn't wanna be on YouTube because I asked her if I could stream her to my channel. She don't want to be, and that's okay. Not yet. She might, because she's not techie. But she did a video today, so I think she might be. I think she might be a little more techy. Yeah. I think she was gonna try TikTok. She mentioned being TikTok, but Rick was wearing a beanie. Hey, Rick was wearing a beanie, and it said OnlyFans, not Stifler's mom. Yeah, it was good. She doesn't have one, but it's just, I don't know, maybe she will. Yeah, for real. You miss Rick is hot. Rick is hot with his little tattooed sweatshirt. Cigarette Granny getting baked. Her new character was so funny though. I was dying laughing. Honey Snatched. She was she's a therapist. She'll bring her back. They liked her. Yeah, she was switching into all the characters today. Yeah, but telling people that you can sell whatever you want and do whatever you want on whatnot. You had to be there. Yeah. Oh, thank you for your purchase, April. That's a cute little piece, little set. That will ship in the morning. Or probably in the afternoon, actually. I try to ship same day. Like, obviously, I can't ship on Sundays. What not to do? No, she said you could do it, and then she was messing around. It was so well. She didn't script it. She just improvised, but it was like perfect. And I'm sure she practiced knowing her. And she sang, oh my gosh, she sang so beautifully at the end. That I recorded. That I recorded. She's such a good singer. Because she's trained as a singer. Her voice is beautiful. She sang, I forgot what song right now. Anyway, it was gorgeous. People were like tripping out. They could not believe it. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. What's going on? Hey, Pink Strawberry. How are you? Hey, Kitty Cat. Hello, Big Al. How are you doing? She is a full package. I know, and we messaged each other, and I was like, "Hey, when's your next show?" Because did I miss the pool party? And then she had like a flood and a pipe broke or whatever, and then I don't think I checked. She probably said, "Yeah, I'm having a show tomorrow." I don't know, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a show tomorrow." She knows I bookmark them all. I'm like one of her number one fans because She's funny. That's what we need, right? We're all serious about whatever, and we're stressing, but like you go into a show and they're just cracking up. It's like there's some medicine right there. Laughter, you know? I look forward to that all the time. So when she's not on, I'm like, but she got a life, she got a family. What's up, shopping mama? Hey, Michelle, welcome in. All right, so I think we're gonna raid over to Bounty Hunter. What's up? We're gonna raid over to MCAT. And I don't think I ever rated them. Yeah, you have to. We stress out on so much stuff and we create our own anxiety and we don't know that we're doing that. And then when we realize it, we're like, I'm going to start not giving a shit about these things. Yeah, cheap quality therapy. It helps, right? Especially we're going through the things. We're going through all the things. It helps so much. I feel pretty good. I can't believe I've done 84 days on this challenge. I'm just like, wow. 85 now, right? I'm going to be on number 85 tonight. Tonight will probably be a short one unless I do a day show. So let's see. I'm going to set an alarm. I'm going to try to do some good self-care. I'm not going to I'll share the stream link with you. You can watch it. She was on for about an hour and a half. I'll send it to you. Thank you, Bounty Hunter. I appreciate that. It's been a challenge on a couple of the days. Out of 84 days, I think the biggest challenge is maybe 4 different days. 4 different days where 2 days, 1 day where it was really hard to go. The other one was because I did too long of a stream. Queenie, hey. Hey, GW, welcome in. Hey, Huntori. It's seeing like, all right, I'm gonna do this. I can do it, right? hey, I'm gonna start doing the Pictionary once a month. I was just thinking I almost did it tonight, but I was like, I'm kind of feeling a little tired for that. And even like selling, I was gonna run, but I made such a mess over here, and after the beads spilled, I was just like, I'm not gonna run anything. I'll have my bin and, of course. And then I'll have it cleaned up tomorrow. It's just I don't know. Oh, that I was trying to think what I had those mini brand smalls over there. I got some more of those. So I think I'm gonna do that once a month. You had fun with that? It was fun. We so once a month, okay, you guys, with 365 project, um, once a month I'm gonna do Pictionary. So that'll probably be like on a Friday night. Once a month I do this other stream that is like this one, but it's a blackout stream, so there's no visual, but I'm not gonna do the blackout this time. It's all positive affirmations. I read them and then we talk. I don't stream the chat with chat to YouTube, where you can see everybody what they're writing, because people share things that are private and personal, and I want to protect that. So I may talk about it, I may read it, but I'll try not to like say the person's name. And we did that a couple times and it was really nice. People really, really like that. Because it just is a good time to just like, because again, it's not just a selling platform, it's social media, it's connection. And, the bin is always loaded. You want to support sellers, you go check their bin out. You buy stuff from them. There's lots of ways to support, or just showing up, hitting hearts, all of those things. And so I'm trying to like build a schedule. So the first quarter of this was 3 months, which June, July, and August is going to be that. But I think I'm gonna pull some of September for figuring out a schedule. So that's the goal. In the June, July, we're kind of like, let's get our feet wet. August, kind of getting the feet wet, getting more of a schedule. September is going to be, okay, this is what we're really going to do. And I'll probably do more curated, but I'm going to do one Pictionary, one positive affirmations. And there's another one I'm doing too. Let me just peek real quick. Well, let me save this. I was looking at my past live. Let's see. I guess there was another one that I did, but I don't see it in here because I haven't put all the graphics. Oh, let's make a deal. Never mind. Okay, yeah. So Pictionary, you loved it. It was fun. And then what I'm going to do on picture, and then I do coffee talks. So that's like 3 shows a month that are going to be different. So like coffee talks every Tuesday morning at 9:23 a.m. Pacific time. And then I usually spend a long time. This week it was like 2 or 3 hours talking about whatnot, like we were earlier tonight here. And then I'm gonna add a second chat for that, for late night, because there's a lot of people that can't go because they work and they'd rather do late at night, right? So we're gonna do that and mix it up a little bit. Um, and see where it goes. And so far, so good. The Pictionary was really fun. I love to draw. I mean, and it's fun to like draw stuff and then have people try to guess what it is. And people were doing really good with it. And lots of laughs. We were laughing pretty hard. So last time I said that I would yeah, deep dive. Oh gosh. I would co-host like every maybe because we played it for like 4 hours. Like we were into it. We were into it. Maybe like every 20 minutes we'll co-host someone new, or maybe every 30. I don't know. We'll see. Co-host somebody, so they have to be on camera. And then while I'm drawing, they're gonna be the mod, and then they get to try to give hints but not tell you what the word is. But I'll have to message them and say, "Here, this is the word." Yeah. So, I don't know, we're gonna do that again. It was fun. I have to find some new words, though. I used that generator. It was okay, but they were kinda basic, but, I used the cards, I think, the time before that. Would I play it 3 times now? 2 times? I think I played 2 times. All right, just like I said, I was gonna go off at 2. It's 2:30, so let's stick with healthy boundaries. Let me just double check that Emmy Cat is still live. Let me peek. Watch, we're gonna hear him. Are you still there?
I love the caramel ones.
Yeah, she's
Golly, I'm having a morning. Hello, Dee. So glad you are here. Oh yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am. Thank you so much.
you hear her?
Oh yeah.
She's so sweet. Okay, we're gonna rate her. We're gonna rate her in a couple of minutes. What is that? Thank you. She is sweet. She is sweet. She has a lot of good stuff. She has it displayed pretty good. Oh, I didn't even look to see like how much she had. Hold on a sec. Yeah, she has like 5 or 6 people in there. But she's really, really sweet. She's been coming to my shows for a while. And we'll go rate her right now. Okay, everybody. I know have you been to her show, right? Yeah, she is. She's a very kind person. And been coming to my coffee talk for a long time. All right, you guys. So like we have these really nice shows. We all participated tonight. I hope that you got at least one thing out of it. And I appreciate the kindness, purchases, tips, laughter, jokes. The jokes were great. And what I want to say is be kind to yourself. Always remember that. Because you know what? Amanda, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Barbara, thank you for the tip. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. No, because like when I was younger, like of course I had my parents, they loved me and everything, but I didn't see a lot of people like showing that kind of like, kindness. So I'd like to give that back because I hope that, one thing I can say that's tiny that can make your day great. I hope it absorbs in your head and you have a good one. All right, much love, friends. Lots of hugs, lots of self-care. I'm about ready to go to bed. Yeah, life's short. Life is too short. So we're going to do all the things, right? We're going to do all the things and have fun because it's important too. And sell the shit out of all of our stuff. Sell it all. Sell it all. You can keep 3 things. Okay? Anyways, I hope everybody has a good night. I'm going to get the raid ready right now because 30 minutes will go by because I love to talk to you guys. Let's see if MCAT comes up. There's a lot of people on right now in Pokemon. I did ask her. So I did ask her just in case, hey, are you up for a raid? She's like, you heard her. So I just wanted to make sure. Peace to all. That's right. All right, friends. Go on, have fun. Drop some orange hearts in the chat. She's got 9 people in there now, so that's a good thing. I'll see you on the next one. All right, friends. Take care. Thank you very much for the tip. I appreciate that. Heart-centered soul. Have fun, all right, you guys? Let's go over there together. We'll hang out for a little bit. Thank you for the heart.